Chat, what is up, folks? We are live with the T5S2 Pod 60 finals. Kind of excited about this one because it's gonna be I don't like I just having this preview up in the background. It's a pretty interesting matchup. It's Blood Angels versus Dark Angels, so we get to see some Wrath of the Rock action versus Rage Cursed Onslaught. Rage Cursed is kind of the name of the game right now for Blood Angels. So I think it's going to be interesting to watch. I did talk to players beforehand. Ricochet over here in the red playing Blood Angels, which is very on brand, said that he's not very confident with his ability to win this game. With the amount of defensive technology that the Dark Angels list has, let's see if he can overcome his initial look at the matchup. I would be interested to see how we end up. In addition, in the background chat, we also have the preview stream, the Warhammer preview stream. I think we will. What I'll do is when we get to Warhammer 40K stuff, I'll just have the stream in the corner. In this little window capture, I do have it live right now in the background here. I'll listen to what they're saying right now. I'm not going to play the audio for the stream, but you guys will be able to follow along, and just so we can see where we're at with the stream, because I think we'll comment on stuff as it happens while we're here. We did basically get a start time for this game that was exactly the start time of the previous stream, so we were like, well, I guess what we're going to do is co-stream both of them. In addition to that, chat, I do, this was scheduled last minute today. I do have a phone meeting that I have to hop in on in a couple of hours. I may end up cutting off the last part of the stream. I will not take the stream down. The stream will be live. I just might not be on commentary towards the end there. So if that ends up happening, that would be the reason why. But otherwise, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out with me today, folks. I'm excited to watch this matchup go down between these two varieties of Space Marine chapter. Not one we get to see super often right now. We're seeing a lot of Necrons, we're seeing a lot of Ultramarines. Blood Angels definitely strong, but are they strong into the mass 1 damage meta game that we got going on? So I think it's going to be interesting. Let's talk about the players' lists. You could get in touch, you could get a peek at those at !lists in chat if you want to take a peek at them. It is Rage Cursed Onslaught into Wrath of the Rock. Start with Rage Cursed Onslaught being run by Ricochet over here in the red. So the players have color coordinated themselves. Blood Angels on the red side. Dark Angels on the dark and shady blue side. Ricochet over here running Commander Dante plus Lamarties. We do have a Master of the Red Thirst Captain. So that's the once per game. You can stab people first before they attack you, which is very nice. We then have a pair of Jump Pack Death Company Captains plus a combi lieutenant. Interestingly,
Death Company captains all have the thing where they explode when they die.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and if it's your warlord, it's +2 to the result, and so Death Company
Sounds
there.
good.
Amazing.
Is your warlord? Is it Azrael?
It's Azrael. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Interestingly, not using the chaplains that we typically see in this detachment, which is pretty standard.
Warlord actually matters in the game.
The last GW preview
Anyway, back to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Had more technical difficulties. Yeah, it's because they tried to run it in person. In-person live streaming, I mean, like, obviously, as I can tell you, it's is tough. So I get it. And obviously, like, they're trying to do a bigger production than I've ever done too. So I can't say I could have done better in their circumstances. I mean, we had technical difficulties at TEO this year. That was, though, I will complain, because we had 5 hours to set up and that was not enough time, but it is what it is. Oh, we are getting a couple of Warhammer 40K previews over on the thing. Give myself a new Corsair transports, chat. Ooh, that's very exciting. Prepare to be boarded. It's all the pirate themes, friends. Oh, those look good.
It is Azrael who's the warlord.
I actually really like that. That's really cool.
Now, unlike Laggy, do you have a way to advance and shoot your Vindicators?
Yes. Yeah, the advanced shoot charge is advance and shoot or advance and charge.
Who's this alien guy?
Okay. Sounds good.
There's an alien guy on the right-hand side there. I guess we'll learn in a second here. New here on Backheart, which you've seen before, obviously. Pretty nice.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Somebody in chat just accused Aspects actually of using ChatGPT to make videos. random shade at Aspects Tactics. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Good stuff over here from the Warhammer preview, though. Let's talk about the while we're looking at models that we've already seen before, chat. Let's talk about the list momentarily.
JPI just done.
We've got so no chaplains in the Death Company list, as we talked about before. We do have 3 units of interesting. These guys are named characters. That's cool. We have 3 units of Jump Pack Death Company. Those are all. Are they 5 model units? Yeah, they are. Interesting. 5 model units, not the 10. Oh, 110. Excuse me. 110 for Lomardis, and then 2 5s. Oh no, we're not running. Yeah, we are running Lomardis. Yeah. We do have an incursion, a pair of Incursion squads, triple Sanguinary Guard, plus a pair of Vindicators as well. So we do have the Incursion squads will obviously give you opportunity. They're, first of all, not very bad in this attachment, giving you bonus attacks on the charge. It's very nice. Plus, they can give you a hit bonus for the Vindicators, so you don't necessarily need to Oath of Moment what the Vindicators are shooting at. That said, you can Oath of Moment what Dante's going into or something, I guess. That said, like the Death Company Marines themselves don't necessarily need the Oath of Moment because they get hit rerolls baked in all the time.
Yeah.
Very efficient use of hit rerolls over here from Blood Angels, as is their want. Well, Angels versus Angels too, indeed.
Unled Sunguard.
Respect for Ostis because he's one of the few who helped you start to digest Warhammer stuff. That's interesting. I'm curious, from a research standpoint, what in particular about Auspex helps the new player onboarding process? Because obviously that's something that I try to do as well. And if I can do that better, that's all. I'm always open to learn. Easy formatting. Wish he'd switch to white text and dark background. Yeah, the white background is stuff. The white, you know why he does the white background, chat? It's because if you pull images from the GW website, they come stock with a white background, so you don't have to. If you're using model photos, like their product photography, you don't have to do any editing to them. I have a library. It's like a terabyte of data I think essentially at this point, it's almost every single model in 40K that I have painstakingly cut the background out of for use in my videos and my thumbnails and stuff like that. And he doesn't have to do that because he used the white background on everything, which is helpful. Very good. Very good stuff.
That is from Botline. That is
I like this new sorcerer guy, by the way. He looks cool. He's cool as fuck. The Tyrant's Witch. The disgusting witch. I like it's so sick. That's cool looking. Moving on to the introduction to the 24-minute vid. Yeah, I like doing those videos. Those are fun. I learned some new editing techniques doing the most recent one. And I'm kind of excited for a new edition because we get to do another one where I talk about factions at the start of the edition, what they do. Those are always fun because you can kind of track the mechanics of a faction throughout the edition because they change. Like you have to change talking about what the factions are actually specialize in because they will oftentimes get updated throughout. Moving on to the Dark Angels list chat. We are over in Wrath of the Rock. We are playing Lionless Wrath of the Rock today. One thing I do want to shout out Dice over here in the blue for doing is he's using all 30K color scheme Dark Angels. So it's all dark with red and white, which, in my opinion, oh, sick. Look at this pirate lady, chat. That is cool as fuck. Captain Sargata. That's incredibly pirate pilled. Like, and she has a fucking peg leg.
6. That's probably the best one you can get.
Chat, she has a pirate peg leg.
Yep, that looks about right.
That's incredible.
18 is outside of range.
But speaking of black and white pirate themes, the black and white Dark Angels color scheme, in my opinion, far superior to the green. The green and bone, nah. As much as I love green, black and white Dark Angels for life, dude. They're so good. Dice over here is rocking Asriel as the Warlord to generate command points. We do have a Captain in Gravis armor with ancient weapons. Oh, straight out of the How to Play Dark Angels video. We love to see it, chat. Ancient Weapons gives you a bonus damage on all your weapons, which
Yeah,
affects
still have
his
to roll
chain
reasonable
sword.
amounts. You'd have to lock
So if I remember
the
correctly, he comes with a
bonus
Strength
to
10,
that
AP3,
happens.
3 damage Power Fist, and a Strength 6, AP2, 3 damage chain sword. Which is kind of insane. We have a Chaplain and Terminator armor with Deathwing Assault, so we can jump that unit in turn 1. I believe it's your movement phase, turn 1, if I remember correctly, on the Wrath of the Rock detachment here. So unfortunately, it doesn't let you come in.
Yeah, the advance and shoot, advance and charge.
Here's a lizard guy.
Advance, I can spin it then or not.
Do they talk about what this dude is?
Yeah, but you would have to both roll a decent advance and then lock in your strat for that to be something that happens.
Yes.
His name is just the Enforcer. I'm watching the video chat. This is cool as fuck. I really like the introduction of more non-main faction Xenos into 40k, and this is, I guess, one of them. I don't know if they talked about what she's called. But that's cool. That's cool as hell. If they released tomorrow a Lizard Man faction in 40k, I would be all in. I would be down thousands of dollars, chance. What a cool concept. Also, cool shotgun. We love to see cool shotguns in 40k. Very sweet. This model is a 10 out of 10. I'm so in. Incredible. Absolutely incredible, chat. All right. Moving on, chance. We have an Intercessor squad in this list for the back line. We have Jump Pack Assault Intercessor squad for some utility, plus 15 Deathwing Knights, 3 units of 5. An Eradicator squad, that's for the captain to hop into. You can use Weapons of the Dark Age on that unit to push them to Strength 11, very Indomitor Kill Team pilled, but then they still retain their full rerolls because they are an Eradicator squad. Ooh, there's actually a Red Corsair kit coming out, apparently, for Warhammer. That's fucking cool as hell. Hot damn. 2026, the real year of chaos, actually. People kept joking that 2025 had not been the year of chaos, but, like, we got so many chaos drops.
Yep.
Chaos Demons got, like, rewritten twice. And we got an incredibly overpowered Death Guard Codex, plus the entire Emperor's Children line. I don't know. It felt very, very chaosy. But this is awesome. This is so fucking cool, chat. Look at these models. I love these. I love that they're actual just Renegade Space Marines and they're not just like full-on Chaos Legionaries, right? They're not like just hyper demonicked out. They're just, you could actually tell that they are Space Marines who are kind of just a little edgy.
Outside of 18 of the.
I could see those slotting into like a White Scars or like Flesh Terrors army, even. Like they don't even look that non-Space Marine-y.
I don't think so either, but you know, I'm gonna cover my bases.
Yep, sure enough.
They have 3 wounds, apparently. What the fuck? What is this wound bloat in 40k? What is happening right now? Are these new? I guess they're new. They don't look that different. They keep resculpting Chaos Terminators, but I'm in a level chat. I cannot tell the difference between current Chaos Terminators and the ones from like
no, I have one more.
2005. They do not look that different. We do have in this list a single Incursor squad to pump up the guns shots. We have an Invader ATV, plus a Ravenwing Dark Shroud for stealth on all of the infantry bricks. Looks like we are dropping 2 of the Deathwing Night Squads on the table. Interestingly, we are placing the Eradicators on the table as well. And then last but certainly not least, we have a 10-man Sternguard veteran squad. So these guys are for Azrael to combo into. So this is basically 100% Wrath of the Rock, or infantry Wrath of the Rock. It's all infantry mounted. We do have an Invader for utility as well. He's nice in there because he's T5 with that -1 to wound effect and also 8 wounds. So he's actually very difficult to take down. The Sternguard veteran squad's in here because we get good synergy with Azrael. We get sustained hits, which is good for a rerolling devastating weapon. They can basically utilize our Oath of Moment to hopefully kill something. Azrael also gets the rerolls and has a devastating weapon, so he shoots very similarly to the rest of the unit. So he also wants to target the same stuff, and then you're swinging in with Azrael's devastating sword plus a power fist in melee, plus you're getting full rerolls and sustained hits in melee as well. So the Sternguard veterans are very natural inclusion there. They're also typically easy to kill, but once you stack stealth from the Dark Shroud, plus the
Yeah, I actually don't hate that as placement because it does react to either side. And if you want to come out and shoot him with a Vindicator, then sure.
Thank you for the sub,
Um,
Cosmotai. Appreciate you. New Trader Guardsman chance.
Big turn.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, go for it.
These rule.
Cool.
The Lost and the Damned is back, bro.
Scout moves, you can do yours.
Yeah. Combi Weapon Lieutenant. Will
Ooh.
be your-
These are good, chat. Hot
Okay.
damn, dude.
Mine will be Senda.
Go win an RTT. I'm going to one tomorrow. We're going to play Forge Father's Seekers for a bit. Although after that game yesterday, I am unironically like, do I switch to Firestorm Assault Force and like get rid of the Immolator combo and just play the ignore modifiers guy? He seems so strong now. He gets through Victrix, he gets through AOC, he gets through Catan shards. He's good in every meta matchup. I was like, fuck. I think I might have to playtest that dude now. God damn it. Yeah, these red Corsairs are sick. Oh, my thing's a little behind. Ignore mods is crazy. It's too good. Is it too good? Is ignore modifiers too good, or are modifiers themselves too good? Looks like we do have Blood Angels taking the first turn here, scouting up in the front with our Incursor squads to grab some early secondaries here. Too good for 10 points. I mean, I guess so. The downside is you have to play Firestorm Assault Force and not play Ultramarines. I feel like in context, it's actually fun. Like I am hamstringing myself, not just playing, 12 Victrix Honor Guard. This is a lot for sub faction. Yeah, they may get supplement treatment. That would be sick. I would love to see Chaos Space Marines like sub factioned out a little bit harder. I would actually unironically like to see Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines treated in a very similar way. Either all the Chaos Space Marine factions like pull from the same pool and then sub faction out, or all the Chaos Space Marine factions and Space Marine are chapters get their own codexes. Either one of those, one or the other. I think either would be good. Then you could like hyper specialize each one of them, right? Launchbox Chaos Space Marines. Ooh, that'd be cool.
And then we're good to go. So I will give it back to you.
All right, chat. We are getting started.
Tactical.
Yep, likewise.
Primary objective for today is linchpin, chat. So the player's home objective is worth more than normal. It's worth 3 points, and then you gain an additional 2 points for the other objectives that you hold. Baseline 3 per objective, up to 5 if you hold your home. So losing your home is very bad. Eldar Corsairs gonna go box 2. Let's go. New Prince Uriel. Oh, I like this little gunship they have. That guy's cute.
2. And because of how they're set up, I don't think there's a realistic way you get to JPI.
Cool.
So I'll put it on the JPI as well.
Cool. I will mark your scouts in case they want to go up and down.
Yep, makes sense.
It would be cool if they did something with I like these jetpack like swooping hawk alternatives. That's really sweet. Sky Reavers. So we have Void, we have Sky Weavers, and now we also have Sky Reavers. Not to be confused
They're just in behind the
with Reavers,
Yep.
the jet bike unit.
Command phase, we will spin a CPU, cycle a cord.
That's gonna throw a million people off. That's bad naming. Unironically, Big L for the name. Call them literally anything else. Or Void. Yeah, we have both Void Reavers, Void Weavers, Sky Reavers, and Void Reavers. What the fuck? That is straight up Inceptors, Interceptors, Intercessors level of poor naming convention. You hate to see it, chat. Incredibly bad. Newest Eldari plan is to tongue twist you outside of being able to understand anything. All right, I'm going to attack your Corsair squad. Which Corsair squad? The Reavers? Which Reavers squad? The Jet Bikes? The Void Reavers? Or the Sky Reavers? You'll never know. It's impossible to determine. Or did you mean the Weavers? Could have been Weavers. Yeah, imagine you play into like a combined Eldar like ally army where it's Harlequins and Rathi and Drukhari all together.
Okay.
Right? It's like a Yannari army. And suddenly it's just a fucking mess. You have all of those units all next to each other. and your opponent's trying to elucidate what they're shooting at. You just have to point. You just have to point at a unit.
That's-
Cool miniatures, though. I actually really like the Enrathi miniatures right now. They're a little eclectic, I guess, but I think a lot of that's the paint job. The paint job is not my favorite, but that's okay. Very cool. I do like that they mesh the Drukhari and the Eldari design aesthetic quite well. I do want to shout out real quick Dice's decision to place his Dark Shroud out in the open right here. I think this is a great tactical play. He mentioned it briefly. I think we were talking about something when he was talking about it, but he mentioned it briefly. Basically, because the only shooting on the Blood Angel side are Vindicators, which are traditionally very short range, they are not going to be able to reach the Landspeeder, the Dark Shroud, unless they push right up through the middle, and then they immediately either are charged or are killed by Stern Guard veterans. So basically, like, this is a trap being laid. If you take out the Dark Shroud, you could probably kill it, right? We have access to advance and shoot. We could run up the Vindicator. We could pop it a middle, get a 24 here, oath the moment to get to the stealth and kill it with a gunshot. Okay, you've killed the Dark Shroud, like 80-point vehicle, whatever. And then you have both Eradicators and the Azrael Stern Guard brick that will both counterattack you, and you just lose a Vindicator for a massive, massive loss in utility. The other thing too is that if the even if you lose the Dark Shroud early and you lose its stealth aura, the Blood Angels army is primarily melee oriented. So you're only really affecting some random guns and the 2 Vindicator shots. So if you're trading a Vindicator for that, you're basically trading a Vindicator to kill the only thing that's going to, like, the thing that's only meaningful for the other Vindicator. Whereas Vindicators are going to be good into everything in the army. Oh, look at that hat. Dude, new Uriel's great. Uriel's needed a resculpt since he released. He was actually, like, not very great on release even. Uriel released at the same kit that the same wave that the plastic Wraithlord came out in. And I remember the Wraithlord just being like this huge deal, and then Uriel was like this wet fart. This is great. What a cool guy. Can he still shoot his I-beam laser if he has his hat on though? Wait a minute. Does his hat have an I-beam laser in it? It doesn't. Wait, how does he shoot his eye laser? Chat, my immersion's been ruined. Just kidding. Uriel sucks. Imagine if that was a War Gear option. You gain a save, but you lose the I-beam.
Traditionally, this has been a good matchup for me in the past, but I have found that Rage Cursed is interesting to try and deal with.
In my experience, this matchup's terrible for me.
The Terminators definitely skew it, but
yeah, there's a reason that Rage
mobility
Cursed
difference.
is a good teams army and not singles. You just run into matchups that just are very, very hard.
This design is epically uninspired, but I like it for 2 reasons. First of all, it has a real base on it.
True. I was hoping to go second here.
Second of all, it's a little compact, tiny gunship. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
We're here.
Yeah. Second turn scoring kind of busted right now.
Yeah, because then I could have just done nothing the entire game and just hope we'll see who scores more. But now that I'm going first, I actually have to try to decide how to do something, which isn't. It's also very difficult to attack into. And, and if you run the math on
new Viper, ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Look at the new Viper, chat, and it has a real base on it too. That's cool. That's a cool little guy.
Probably advance on the 3 Sengard. Go 13.
Big 1. Yeah. The classic.
New weapon options I just mentioned as well. Vipers are getting missile launcher profiles on their underslung gun, which you'll take every time instead of a twin shuriken catapult. Like, okay. Electing to push Sanguinary Guard here, which is interesting.
With this captain.
Definitely going to be, like, there is multi-meltas that you have to be worried about, but they're not particularly good at killing the Sanguinary Guard at long range. And you do open up the trade, which you can then counterattack with the Vindicators, theoretically. Do these build out of the same kit? They look like it.
Let's see. 33 from the objective. So we'll probably just stand still. Lets me move and shoot almost any point of this objective.
Yep, sounds good.
And then if you're coming out to get this line, we want to be able to take that line as well. So if you want to stand there, can we get to that point pretty easily?
I love that we just straight up announced a pirate wave for 40k.
We'll just tap
That
it.
actually, that sends me.
The idea here is if you're shooting the Sangard on a really tight angle, the Vindicator without advancing can touch that same angle.
Yep, makes sense.
And Lamardes and his best friends ever. Let's see. You can certainly step out here. I don't know how incentivized you are to do that though. Especially not in rapid fire. Over here.
Pirate Space Wolves. Space Wolves would fit so well in a pirate faction too. They got like they have a space longship that they're just sailing through space. Stormfang gunships are back. Could you imagine? Good stuff, chat. That is a successful Warhammer 40k preview. Let's see if we get anything else. Although I think we're I don't know. I'm pretty happy with that. Those new Corsairs are gorgeous, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous looking.
Okay.
Ricochet taking a pretty cagey turn one here, just as we're taking a peek back at our game. Basically setting up in positions where he can potentially reach all 3 center objectives if the Dark Angels want to push forward. And he's offering trades, which may not come out in favor for the Dark Angels.
I guess we've been marked, so marking the scouts doesn't matter. It's fine. There's no random holes back here, I guess. I don't think you just drop here and go 9, but who knows, man. Go nuts, I guess.
Real.
Yeah, we do have to worry about the Deathwing Assault unit. Has the option to come down turn 1. But I don't know if we're going to do that right now. I believe that the jump pad captain in the back here, is he the... No, he's not the fight first guy.
The gold 2. I've been marked for a CP.
So there's a little bit of a danger
Sounds good.
if you like pushed in the corner here and went for this unit to try to kill them, but you can fight on death potentially.
CP from Azrael. Did you spend the CP on anything this? Did you spend a CP to cycle?
Yes, I cycled into a bunch of into engage.
So you should be a 2 here.
Yeah, it should be a 2. I don't know what happened here.
I spent my 1 on cycling, so it's down to 0. Now back up to 1. Oh yeah, the +1.
Yeah, we didn't give the command point for ditching the card.
Marked and recover. Okay.
Cool. We'll mark both Vindies and the intercessors in the back. Sorry.
Sounds good. So we've got heroic set up over here. We have
should be 8 OC
or
7 OC here.
Yeah. So we're within grenade range there. You can go for that.
Yeah, I'll move these because matter.
A little grenade on it would be spooky over there.
Heroic with
yeah, the big question is whether or not Wardice wants to try the push with these Eradicators. He might not value them super highly because there's only 2 models that they really tee off against in this matchup. Like they go back to the commentator camera on the live stream here chat,
and
and immediately someone in chat just comments bald. Brutal. Chat is brutal.
We could also get like stick out some heavy bolters just down this way. They're not awful at taking out Sangard. So I think that is what we will commit to for now. We sticky the backfield.
I think you got my Oath of Muppet token, but it's all the same.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah,
yours is bigger and better apparently.
Has things on it. Yeah.
Okay. You die. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Or highlights of the previews. The show's still ongoing as far as I know, but the big one was that they announced basically, I don't know the full scope of it, but in terms of release breadth, Red Corsairs basically got like an entire sub-faction worth of stuff. They have all the characters from the special, like, whatever they called the unit of Huron's guys, which are all epic heroes, apparently. And then they also have a unique unit, Corsair Squad. And then they released new jump pack infantry for Eldar Corsairs, plus a new vehicle for them that comes with a Viper re-release as well, plus new Prince Serial. Pretty cool stuff so far.
For you there, multi-melter gets in range.
All right, we're on to
and push.
We're on to Age of Sigmar, I guess. We can turn the stream off now. We don't need to be watching the Age of Sigmar stuff.
Stone Guard move before. We got to do some other things first.
There's some new whatever, the boner reapers, the boner guys, boner boys.
Give you any funky angles with the Vindicator there. Might have to give you one on this side. No, that should be fine. And then Azzy and the boys.
The old skeletons.
I'm not going to get anyone else shooting here. Not without. There will be a bunch of models removed, so about that. Just give me, what's the narrowest line we have here? This is not Inheritors. There's not going to be some random low number to worry about.
Nope. I wish it was Inheritors for this matchup.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Let's get you guys like that. And that. Heavy bolters will be able to shoot down that way, take ourselves off that line. Dark Shroud's still giving ourselves cover.
So it looks like we're just going to set up a couple of long gun shots from the Stern Guard veterans. We do have heavy bolters in that squad that we can put at a long distance. I played against Stern Guard veterans a couple of days ago, and my opponent had taken flamers on them.
Launched by a Vindicator.
And it shocked me that not only... I did forget momentarily that they had a flamer profile, but it was also surprising to me how useless it is. It's really bad. I don't know why they have that, and it replaces the heavy bolter. So you could take it in addition, maybe.
Would you?
The heavy bolter is so good. So could reactive off the objective here, but if this unit then charges, you'd have nothing on the objective. Or if the Sanguinary Guard die, you have nothing on the objective to hold it.
No.
Yeah, I think holding it here is good.
Nope.
Sounds good.
Dante plus 10 Vanguard Veterans with the Furnace. With Inferno pistols? That sounds sick, actually. That's really cool. Do you swing into Advanced Shoot and Charge with that unit? So you can get all up in there? Get all up ons and blow some people up?
There. Okay. I'm gonna fix these ones. Still want to be able to have reasonable coverage into the middle. So if this is a 15 or a 16, that should still be okay. And it's a 17 on the far edge. Okay. And then we have this big brick that is movement 12. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have, yeah, we're gonna have stuff here, so. But we have to account for you moving into the middle.
Thank you for the follow,
Be able to poke that. We don't
Munch
need to
Kinzo.
step back.
How's it going? Welcome in.
We can still hop the wall. Hop the wall.
Get him in with Rapid with the Vanguard Veterans. Yeah, I've had mixed results with Rapid ingressing that unit in. I mean, it's always okay, but in Forge Fathers, because especially if you're fighting range 6 weapons that you want to get within 3, it can be tough sometimes. May Mortem, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. We are currently watching Blood Angels versus Dark Angels right now. We are bottom of 1. Blood Angels had a very cagey turn. They pushed forward. They did offer a trade in the corner here, which the Blood Angel or Dark Angels looks like they are taking. Oath of Moment went down onto this 3 Sanguinary Guard. There's no attached characters. It's just 3 guys. And basically, there's an entire unit of Eradicators over here with an attached Gravis Captain that I think we were hoping would expose themselves to shoot the Sanguinary Guard. What we're going to see, it looks like, is a very tidy shot from a couple of heavy bolters, plus a grenade and maybe a charge from jump pack intercessors to try to kill that unit and contest the objective.
Tell you what I might need to do. Something I've just realized is actually I need line of sight on all of these models. Because otherwise this is going to get really, really funky.
No, that's overrated. You don't need to see all of them.
No, I need line of sight on all the models because I was doing the math in my head. I was like, no, that's gonna get really weird. So, and then we're gonna bring in the boys. Just like you, if you have to advance for it, that's fine.
Yeah, 9 inches should be this red line here, as long as you're behind it.
Yep, seems good. Nah, it's gonna be too aggro. Yeah, happy to just apply pressure on this flank. This is a very
These are
simple-
sick proxies
very
for Deathwing Knights, right?
Probably actually honestly slide you guys across a bit. Make that even shrimpler. And then we're outside 9 of everybody. Yep, seems good. And then screen, there is screen.
Those are the 30K Terminators. Very cool.
If you take that, I think that is okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then we are going to shooting. So the first thing to shoot is this multi-man in the middle, hitting on 3s rerolling. And winning on 2s. So you have 2 involves. Sad times. Ordered roll kills a guy, 1 guy's on 1.
Kills this guy, goes on 1.
2 shots from the bolt rifle, 3s rolling, and then 4s, 2 at AP1.
Cool.
Oh my god, alright.
That's fine, I guess.
We'll shoot you with some heavy bolters. Absolutely goated invader right now.
Yep.
Heavy bolters, 4s rolling. We got 1 sustain, and then winning on 3s. Reroll. Jesus, 2 at AP1, but you will have cover here.
2 at AP1, you have a grenade lined up. It's an 8-inch charge. We'll take these on impulse.
Yep, makes sense. Kills him.
Here's your token.
We do recover with Gouts and Ints. Doesn't really do much for me there. So we have an 8-inch here, no grenades, there's no wrapping that we can do here. You get wreck with the incursors. Does mean we have the CP for that, so that's okay. Okay, yep. I think that is all the sum of our shooting. We'll go to charges. So charges, just the assaultants into the lieutenant here. Of course.
Well, this is an unfortunate turn 1 for our Blood Angels friends here.
I'll give this unit a heroic because that would be.
Ended up losing the Sanguinary Guard unit to shooting without the Eradicator squad having to expose itself. And then we hit the big charge with the jump back assault intercessors onto the lieutenant. This will take the objective regardless of whether or not the lieutenant lives here. Yikes.
Do we want to heroic with incursors here?
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
I go in with the incursors to try to preserve the objective. We're scrapping for every point we can over here, going first into this matchup.
You can legally declare.
Great proxy for Thousand Suns. Oh, I closed the live stream chat because it stopped talking about 40K. Guess I can go back. Oh, the Fate Master, is that what we're looking at?
Maybe your rock's going away.
Does look good.
Let's see. Prefer not to just give you a 9. May not. Probably just wrap around that way. Stand here. This guy can stand here. This guy scoots back a tad. Okay. This guy, can he stand there? 5 plus 2, yes. Yes, here. This guy goes. This guy cannot stand there. So we'll have to go that way.
The downside here is that because both the heroic intervention
I kind of set it up, I don't think.
And the impact mortals from the jump back assault intercessor unit both trigger on successful charges, you can hold the impact mortals until after the heroic intervention resolves. And then you could potentially drop mortal wounds into the incursor squad to try to kill one on the way in. And then just dump all your attacks into the lieutenant to try to kill him too.
Base this guy anymore because
and that gives you the most option for Attacks that don't worry about the feel no
We'll have to
pains.
accept it.
Or for damage, don't worry about the feel no pains.
Okay. We will throw all of our mortal rolls into the combi.
Yep.
Takes 3.
Okay, Philippine.
Okay. Sounds good.
I will pop the mine once we get to fight phase.
Do I want to?
Of course. And Cursor Mine's going to be relevant here. The Haywire Mine.
I don't know, do you?
Rocking a 10 with the Knight unit now. Oof.
It's a little bit of an overcommittal, but it would guarantee that you only score 3 if I hit the 10. Yeah, we'll take it. No.
Big
Nice,
3.
That is charge. We go fight phase. You can pop your mine.
Mine goes off.
Goes off.
Immortals, just
For
one.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Getting a JPI there would be huge, actually.
How do we want to divvy these up? We have.
I think we just. It does get a little bit awkward because we didn't do anything on the way in.
Into combi with how we've set up.
It feels like the correct, and this is obviously like hindsight for sure. We're analyzing from a position of hindsight, but it does feel like the mortal wounds going into the incursors would have been higher value because they can't save them, right? That's just automatic damage, whereas the lieutenant has a chance to save them, and then you can put your normal attacks.
If you won.
And just overcommit it to the lieutenant to try to get rid of him. And if you kill an incursor on the way in, then the incursors also have to kill at least 2 jump pack intercessors to take the objective back, which feels very unlikely. Although they do have the rage field bonuses, so it's not the end of the world.
Incursors.
No strats here. We will pay a CP for Armor of Contempt.
Sounds good. 3s with sustains. You are oathed. These are sustains on 4s.
4s, reroll 1s.
Yep, I did reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s, right? To wound?
Yes, correct. Oh, I did get +1 attack for charging as well, so I have 5 more attacks actually.
Yep.
Yeah, the funny thing is, incursors actually slap super hard because they have like a chainsaw defensive profile, just a fewer attacks but sustained hits, so it's almost the same. But as soon as you increase that attack, like profile at all, they go kind of crazy. Incursors actually receive offensive buffs extremely well.
So we have 3 ups. Kill 2.
Cool.
2.5. Yeah, there's no saving those, so that's unfortunate, but the circumstances.
Man. Well, that started out being kind of a bad turn here for Blood Angels, but that turned it around quite a bit, it looks like.
That stays in.
Cleared out 2 jump back assault intercessors, baited out a command point from your opponent. You did lose the Sanguinary Guard Squad, which sucks, but you retained control of the objective. And now you have a good push with the incursors there. As long as you make sure you don't trigger Leonine aggression, you can try to move and block those other models from moving forward. But you do have to keep in mind the 6-inch reactive charge here.
No, that guy actually takes you out of... Sorry, I'll put the other guy back.
Sure. We're showing what Tyranids get for 11th. It's Sky Slasher Swarms, dude. Sky Slasher Swarms were so fucking broken in 9th edition. When they got legended, I wept. A single manly tear.
Yeah, that's my turn. We will get recover for 3 and march for 2. And then we will pass.
They were like move 12, incredibly cheap, and you could double move them for a command point. So you just move like 30 inches across the table. Just move block people forever. It was amazing. It was incredible. I actually built a couple proxies out of little flyers from Reaper Miniature, and I put them on little tiny flight stands, and I painted them all. They were like some of my favorite models I painted.
Sweet, I guess.
Little lamprey things. Incredibly cute. I love them.
He will not owe you battle shock.
Building hype for Custodies. Interesting.
You are on the table, sir, right? Okay.
Yep.
Is there going to be a whole extra preview thing for Custody stuff? That would blow my mind. Oh, Blood Bowl. Okay. Okay. Blood Bowl's such an interesting property. It's like a funny sub game, but it created such a cult hit following that it can sustain an entire plastic miniature range off pure nostalgia, which is kind of quite a feat. Especially because Blood Bowl almost might as well be model agnostic too. It's just some football, man.
I would have loved to draw better secondaries in my first 2 turns.
Sabotage behind me lines the draws here.
Okay.
Yeah, not ideal.
Let's see.
I've been noticing, and maybe it's just because we're having more Space Marine play, and Space Marines can be kind of like limited in their maneuverability on the table sometimes, but I've been noticing that secondary draws have played a big part in a lot of these like late 9th edition games.
And we're going first.
Which isn't amazingly ideal.
Yep, hold at 8. I could take your primary off you. Just take away bottom scoring. You're up on the secondary, so we can probably hold off another turn if we really want to.
So behind enemy lines is a big dead draw here. Sabotage is not too bad because you can do it very easily from your in this deployment. You just need to nudge a little bit over to the top end of the ruin outside your deployment zone here. This one. And you can score that for 3 points relatively easily, but it does like prevent a lot of action, obviously. The question is, what are we going to push here in order to deal?
You put your Eradicators up.
I do wonder, I think you could potentially expose a Vindicator here. I do wonder how much damage you expect. It eats the Oath of the Moment. If the Stern Guard veteran want to engage with it, you can, I think, dodge the line of sight of the Eradicator squad from the position they're at right now because they're very far back. If you just cut this line right here
if we keep playing like this,
onto the Invader ATV, and the Stern Guard veterans outside of rapid fire range feel like they probably don't straight up kill you, and then you get to counter battery them. We'll see.
Official secondary cards have told me, which means I can risk this charge possibly.
I also think I've been a proponent of this since the beginning of the chapter approved format, but I do think that like first player should get a redraw on secondaries.
Like some baller plays.
At least during the first battle round, but maybe even later on, because the second player gets so many benefits, and secondaries can really screw the first player.
I will not cycle any cards. We will end command phase. Go to movement. No reactive moves. The only thing you can do is at the end of the charge phase, charge me, right?
I can charge you. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So we got to be cognizant of that.
We'll pop it.
Leonine aggression.
Death Company captain unit at the bottom of my screen.
Yep.
5,
17.
Oh, damn. Man, we're just going for it. Gonna go in advance and charge. Maybe try to clip Asriel here.
4-inch charge.
Yep, should be.
Do have the option of the counter attack from the Deathwing Knights, but that does pull them away from the front line if they do elect to heroically intervene. The other thing, too, is that these are Death Company captains, so they explode for mortal wounds when they die. So you could even deal additional damage or force use of Watcher in the dark, the once per game, from the Deathwing Knights if they...
no, I could do that if I have a battle
if they
you have to battle shock yourself for that.
Yeah,
okay.
Would you like to react?
So you're not battle shocking yourself, you're just
advancing and charging.
Okay. Then we'll just...
There's a ways to give redraw at the start of the game, but not at the end. Yeah, you just give them, like, the round 1 or 2, they can redraw 1 card or something. 1 or 2, or 1 and 2. Whatever. You can balance it. I wish that they had tried harder to balance the comeback mechanics. They really just gave up after people didn't like challengers.
Then I can also ask you if you want to reactive after that.
Oh, there's a little bit going on in the stream here.
Yep, I'm just going here if you want to do your thing.
Okay.
New Tithe stuff. I got some new Tithe stuff. We got Sisters Battle going on. That's fun.
And we'll stand a couple of guys in cover in case that comes up.
Oh, is this Saint Aveline or whatever? Sister Aveline? People in the chat going 4-1 content. Jesus Christ.
Let me see. We sabotaged and.
I don't have the audio in chat. Does she actually have an accent? That's a little cringe. You would think that the people in the Imperium, who typically all have British accents, would have British accents. I guess they don't all. But I guess they do like different planets sometimes with different accents. But maybe you would need all the Sisters of Battle to have an accent if they're supposed to be from the same place. Pretty weird. I think that's an Arvis lighter, chat. The most based vehicle. Yeah, that's Arvis. Go back. Show me Arvis again. My favorite little boy.
24. Back up a little bit.
External view, please. Ah, what have I done? I've messed it up, chat. Sorry. Yeah, that's an Arvis. We love them. We stand Arvis lighters.
Yep. Could stand here. I don't see the point.
They should make a Empire at War, but it's Imperium at War, and it's all it's just 40k, and all the Imperial infantry get delivered by Arvis lighters. Just because I like them so much, I want to design an entire game around utilizing Arvis lighter models. Also, how hard would that game go? Empire at War 40k edition, the most incredible game of all time. What Dawn of War should have been the whole time.
Do you have full blanket charge in this detachment?
Shh. We don't say that word in this detachment. Don't worry about it.
No.
Don't worry about that. That's not a weakness.
Yeah, that is the downside of Ragefield Onslaught. Hey, there's the Custodians, chat.
Yeah, I was trying to
New
remember.
Custodian Guard models.
That is the issue with this attachment. We don't fall back on everything. So I better hope you die.
Coronis Grav Carriers, Venatari Custodians.
I guess we want to shovel those guys.
Oh, the Dreadnoughts look nice, dude.
More this big ball of fun.
New Shield Captain model. Doesn't look like a piece of shit.
We'll just shuffle.
Let's go. I like that they released the old shield, the other Shield Captain, like earlier this year, right? Oh, because it's a Horus Heresy drop. Oh, get fucked.
So we don't get models confused. There you go.
Fair enough.
They're ugly now.
You can just like.
If it's a good-looking model, you know it's not for 40k.
I guess because when you do the clear lines thing,
they're like, guys, we don't put our A team on 40k. We know it's going to sell either way.
It doesn't work for it. Hence,
30k has to actually sell itself.
Yep, makes sense.
So they're just really angry at the moment. We'll see about it.
I mean, people will use these for 40k, right? There's no like, that's just going to happen.
Let me. This is probably it's on that table. We'll just check.
It'll be playable in 40k. Well, yeah, it's just the same models.
You
right?
keep going. Do your turn. Yeah, okay.
Just be a different sculpt. These look so good though, compared to the 40k ones. The 40k ones look so bad in comparison.
I'll accept that. I think
like hilariously bad.
I mean, yeah, it's this position here, right, where we're.
It would be interesting to have a separate data sheet for
if you want, I'm talking. If you, yeah, sure.
Sentinel Shield guys versus versus the spear guys.
I think we should stay in combat and fight each other at the bitter end at this point.
Not pushing the incursors here.
Doesn't really get me much, if I'm being honest. I can stand here. No, it was you just hold this objective. It's really awkward. Okay. You are on the table, so we'll advance the guys holding a home. You have no uppy downy except for the scouts, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Just step over here.
Oh no, it's a lady custodian guard, chat.
Okay.
Oh no, the internet's about to melt down. 40k sells out to the soy boys. The liberal soy boys. There's a lady head in the custodian guard unit.
I guess.
Everybody make a.
Let's go to shooting phase.
Quickly make a bunch of money by complaining about it online.
Bolt pistols into your guys.
You got what you need? Is this now?
Take 2 saves.
These models roll, by the way, chat.
On the JPI or tiny pause clock.
Oh, do we
Oh,
lose?
good. Okay, we'll keep going. Okay. I don't think the combi.
Might have lost the
do
player
this.
here. Chat.
We'll-
Oh, no, I guess not.
we'll
I
get-
think it popped out and then back in.
We'll shoot you with this backup indicator.
Apologies, chat.
Shoot a hunter killer at the ATV.
Yep, sounds good. Sorry, I was just talking to somebody.
Okay,
No hunter killer, just into the ATV. Yep. Fire away.
Number of shots is 7.
It's the 3s and 3s.
Correct.
So 3 at AP3. We should have cover here because you've only stuck out that far.
Yep.
So 5 ups.
Oh my god, this
Thank you.
invader!
Nice.
Not like this. Not like this, chat.
3 damage down to 5.
Bolter.
A sodality?
No.
I think it's a real word.
We'll shoot the other one into. I guess we'll shoot the hunter killer now.
Man, the cloth work on these models is gorgeous. Can we talk about that for a sec?
Yep, keep going.
Like, unironically, it looks like the technical execution of these models is fucking incredible.
You get cover.
Yep, 5 up.
Cool.
Ooh, he's loving it.
Number of shots on the big gun. Classic.
4.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, plumes look good. Oh my god. Oh my
We'll just
god.
leave, right? Can't spend CP on this.
I swear, Chan, I've always been a custodian player.
What did?
Custodians take a bunch of different color schemes really well too.
Mm,
Just a nicely rendered model line.
okay.
There's a lot you can do with like big
Trail
ornate
builds.
armor
Yep.
plates. It's really fun.
You're on 5.
That's his. Yep.
There you go.
First one dies. Cool.
We got there.
As much as I love hats,
Blur
chat,
on my-
and as much as I don't often like silly hats, I think custodians are the one place you can put a silly hat,
Sabotage.
and it actually works really well. They're just so over the top. It's incredible. Thank you for the follow, Osiris Ultra. Kind of a cool name. I like that.
Oh well.
There's an Expanse video game called something Osiris. It just came out, right?
Cool. No
Which
more
I should have played,
shooting,
'cause Expanse is
no
my
more
favorite
shots
TV show of all time,
here. Good
But I haven't
focus.
played it.
Dante and the boys will charge the incursors.
You think this kit will make a Venerable Contemptor Dreadnought, or are they stuck with the shitty one?
It's easy.
The shitty, like, easy build piece of crap
I don't think you're able to base even with a 10 just because
with, like, the
Yeah,
Kiri's
yeah.
pattern.
thing will.
Yeah, we'll go like this.
Oh, snap! We hit the
we'll
charge on the
here,
Incursor squad with the
and
Sanguinary
Yep.
Guard.
let pile in
Question
stuff.
here is whether we see a heroic intervention here from the
Pile
Deathwing
in, is the idea.
Knights.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. Which probably means we'll probably go like this. So whoever you're, if you want a heroic, everyone's touching.
Black, red, gold trim.
good.
That sounds
You
amazing.
good there?
I've always wanted to do black,
No, I'm not heroicing.
black armor and
Okay,
something
we'll try for you, we'll
custodies, or silver custodies.
Roll
Like do
for
them in a Grey Knight
you
scheme,
good.
just to like
9.
buck the trend. I think would be cool. I also was considering doing like abandoned custodies, where it's all like burnished and patinaed and like rusted. I think that'd be sick too. I think there's a lot you can do with that line, that model line, and probably all of it looks great.
Let's go to this. We'll also go here and touch a friend.
Sounds good.
Like a heroic.
If you can't charge anything else, so it effectively doesn't matter. But I just wanted to see if there's no you're not doing any other charges.
I mean, probably not.
Because I can
Don't-
just wait for Leonine, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any declarable charges I still have.
Then yeah, we'll do the Leonine and the charge phase just into the guys there.
Cool.
Jesus, crave violence.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be happy with that.
Cool. All right. We will fight. I will punch all
Start of the
death
fight phase. We'll slap you with the Haywire Mine.
Sounds good.
Goes off. 2.
Takes 2. Put it on this guy. Cool. We'll fight you with Death Company first. Everything.
They consolidated the guns on the Caladius.
Sounds good.
Wait, really?
You have a bunch of AP1 here?
Yeah, I gotta decide if I want to.
2 profiles, the same gun? No.
I think we're dead.
That's always what the
So
Blaze
1,
Cannon
2.
has
We're gonna
done.
pop limb for limb for +1 strength, +1 AP, and battle shock ourselves.
Okay. That means AOC doesn't do anything here. Cool.
Cool. We will fight. We'll start with the captain. He's going to be on 7.
Oh, I guess
now.
it was for the other
shot.
Blaze variants. I guess in
Got 2s with
10th edition they got rid of the
rolling for oath.
burst Blaze variant.
And -1 to wounds. So these are on 3s.
Yep. So 3s.
Real 1s.
Real
for my
ones.
A plastic Caladius grab tank is going to be so much better for the game
Thimble.
because you like have to buy those things to
Yep,
play
6
Custodians,
orbs.
but it was just like never
Kill
fe-
2.
like reasonably economical.
Power fists. 3s with sustained. Sustained.
Coronis Grav Carrier.
And 3s.
The question of the Coronius Grav Carrier is whether or not
Cool.
we lose Ricochet.
Eviscerator. I'm lagging here.
Yeah, it seems like we got a DC here.
Oh, lovely.
I'm gonna.
The DC made me DC. Let's go.
I know. They just hit so hard. I'm gonna
It's so
save
hard.
the game in case we
mine
get
right now.
network problems.
It's 2 o'clock, yeah.
But my stream is still up, so they're vibing. We're watching the new previews in the background here.
Oh, dude.
I just announced a plastic Custodes line, and basically all the Forge World Custodes stuff just gets released in plastic.
Oh, lovely. Just what the world needs.
Yep. Everyone, you want 1 million Caladius Grav tanks? Here's how you get 1 million Caladius Grav tanks.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's play Ultramarines, Custodes, and Necrons the meta. That's not toxic at all.
Chat, the Coronis Grav Carrier is already in 40k. I don't know if you knew that. You just don't play it because it's a dedicated transport that's like 300 points. It's like a Land Raider without any guns on it. Why would you take that? That's bad. Just take a regular Land Raider.
So I still had 1 Eviscerator and 2 Chainswords to swing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
You battle shocked yourself here, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Is it still the same server? There it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
should still be there.
Okay. I should be back. How many guys do we have left? 2? 3. Okay. Let's see. Everything's working good. Okay, cool. I will start clock back in. Ready to go?
Yep.
Cool. The Eviscerator on 4s. 2 sustained.
Yep.
3s.
Man, those Custodian balls are big. Holy shit.
2 4-ups.
Look at that size comparison they gave him. That poor little guardsman. He feels so inadequate.
Reroll that one.
That's good.
Okay.
Also, the Grav Carrier is fucking enormous. Look at how big that fucker is. Holy shit. That is a Land Raider.
Okay, 2 sustained. These are
Shores.
4s.
Fuck me, that's big. It's going to be
And
so
these are
unplayable.
2.
That's going to be the
Same,
worst
same,
unit
same.
in the game. There's no way that's good, right? You need to give it assault ramp and make it like 130 points or something and tank like 1 million.
Oh, sorry.
I guess you just make the
Battle
cannons
shock
good.
from
Maybe it's
Dante
okay.
on
then.
these 2 units. Start the fight phase.
Sure.
With 6 of them.
Deathwing Knight's fine. Other
Nice.
guys fine.
Cool. Just good. Alrighty. I'm assuming you don't want to interrupt at all.
Dude, what's crazy?
There's no reason to.
Exactly.
Man, this drop brings me back so hard. When I was a kid, we would always like talk about because Custodian Guard were in the lore, but they never had a miniature. They had artwork.
2 point.
They never had miniatures because they were like it was like that thing where you're like, oh, you couldn't make a miniature, you couldn't put them in the game because it would be too strong, too powerful. And
2.8.
If you told little old me at my gaming club when I was like 14 or whatever that they were going to release a full plastic range of like biblically accurate custodian guard that were the correct scale and stuff, I would have blown my fucking, that would have blown my mind. Those models are so cool. I love that it's so clear that they put all their top talent on 30K.
Okay.
It's like so funny. The discrepancy between
Punch you.
40K drops and 30K stuff is like incredible.
Cool.
It just makes me makes me chuckle.
It's because of the corner of the ruin now.
Yeah, I was trying to set up where I could pile in and punch you. We'll see.
You could have just, if you had the charge distance to move him a little bit further along.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was saying I just want to be able to pile in and punch you, but I want to be base to base with the guys.
Yeah.
It's like what ends up having to be like this, I guess. Something like that. Probably don't need his attacks anyways, but we'll see.
That sure is a big tank. Is that like the Abominance Volkite gun on a tank?
Anything?
No.
Sick.
Cool. Dante. 2s. No rerolls. 3s.
3s.
Real 1s. Take 6.
Does GW make a shit ton of money? They do. You wouldn't always
Assault it anywhere.
think it, you know, with
touch you.
given how they behave sometimes, but they do make a lot of money.
I don't think I want to though.
Yeah, the Warhammer brand itself is a $1 billion market cap.
Stay there.
Billion with a B.
Yeah, if I do that, it makes it more awkward for you. Yeah, we're gonna touch you. We'll not go that way though.
Sure, man.
See, it's closer. 4.2. Ends closer.
AOS shit the bed? Yeah,
what
shocker.
The combi lieutenant, yeah.
I have noticed
Saves AP2
a dramatic reduction in the size and incidence of Age of Sigmar tournaments in the last couple of months.
Cool. And then we'll punch you.
Seems like people are just sort of not into the new edition, and I think Old World is like cannibalizing some of their players too.
Okay.
I don't know if those two IPs exist together in an ecosystem. Plus, I know a lot of War Machine people who went to AOS after War Machine collapsed, and then when Steamforge took it over, they went back.
6-7 AP1.
So I know that there's like a big breadth of the community that didn't want to touch 40K, but wanted a similar style of game, and they just hopped between AOS and War Machine, and War Machine's on a resurgence. So the non 40K side games for Games Workshop are suffering.
Oh, sorry. I have to kill you first.
Oh no, I mean that's not necessary, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. There's 2s. I need one more blue dice. Where? Oh, it's this one. There we go. And 3s. We have 1 sustained from reds. And then 3s. So 2 dev and 11 AP2s.
Okay, AP2, 5 ups and 4 ups. Kill. So these are all 2 damage.
Yep, all 2.
Okay, hold on. Let's pass to me first. So the first 5 I fail. Let's see.
So real quick, peek at.
1 dies.
My camera messed up there, chat. A little quick peek at this game so far.
Kicks wounds.
Push from the
2s dies.
Death Company clipped out the entirety, very cleanly, killed the entirety of the Sternguard veteran squad. So Azrael's bodyguard is officially dead. We lost a big piece there for
the rest of them.
Ordice. However,
lose 4.
Azrael himself is still alive and kicking. We got a Leonine aggression for the Deathwing Knights. We're about to swing into the Death Company Marines, and we're gonna see if they live.
On the last guy. Level 1.
And another dev wound because they're 2 damage each.
Okay. Power on 1.
Heresy is what you call the Saudi Prince tier of customer.
He dies. So just the captain left.
Sounds good.
Captain lived, which means you'll probably kill him with a gun. Although engaging with the Sanguinary Guard here is definitely helpful because it pins the Deathwing Knights for a turn. It doesn't push them farther forward. This is a very costly push for Blood Angels, but I would say ultimately effective. We clipped 2 units out and will restrict a lot of the movement of the Deathwing Knights here.
I can move on to this, increase my OC. You have 2 on here. Still have a rapid as well. Yeah, losing this Stone Guard. I guess it was just we hoped to intercept more of the people before they could base Stone Guard.
Yeah, I mean it was a risky
Oh!
play on my end, but I felt
Oh,
like
what are they showcasing now?
because I rolled a 5 on the advance.
Iron Warriors chance.
Yeah, I could have done more.
Is this Horus Heresy stuff though? An Iron Warriors preview? Oh,
What?
oh!
We're just pushing out to clear this off.
I want to see a full-ass
Seven
fucking
charge
supplement for
there.
Chaos Space Marines. All Iron
Get a
Warriors shit.
CP from Azrael.
Give us the deets, Warhammer people.
Plans overwhelming.
Cool. Nope,
Okay.
I had 8 points.
So Oath from us goes on to.
I don't want to be teased. We have a Adepticon coming in like 2 months. It'll for sure be like fully dropped to Adepticon.
Probably goes on to Incursus here.
I'll be at Adepticon, folks, for those who are interested, and I am scheduled. I'm on the wait list for the 40k GT if I end up being there. I am scheduled to run Breachstorm. We have Breachstorm pre-scheduled games, but if you come to the table that we're scheduled at anytime, we'll give you demos. But if you want to, we'll also give you a space in our narrative games, which is like you have to register and sign up for those.
Sorry, we'll put it on Dante's unit instead.
But we will be running narrative games and demos literally the entire weekend for those who are interested.
Yeah, movement phase. We go back here.
No booth this year though, unfortunately.
I have something in Deep Strike so I can rapid this turn.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that this is not something that you can do. If I don't advance there, you will be able to do it.
Somebody in the chat just complained that they didn't announce any Raven Wing. Bro. The Warhammer preview chats are always the most unhinged.
Under the points.
It's like it's incredible. How come you didn't announce any new releases for this hyper-specific subfaction of an existing subfaction? You can't believe you hate us Raven Wing stands. It's like saying that you're upset that they didn't release like any White Scars Terminators. What are you talking about? What? All I play is White Scars Terminators, chat. If they don't release any White Scars Terminator models, I get upset. Yeah, Raven Wing. Not Raven Guard. Raven Wing. That's okay. That's okay. We aren't getting a booth at Adepticon. Unfortunately, the last year at Adepticon, they put us in a really bad spot. We could go into the main gaming hall, but ultimately, I think my business partner and I both decided that. Thank you for the follow.
As long as it's in combat.
Yeah, but I have to do in the command phase.
Illusario.
You have to be in combat as well, right?
Yep.
No Scout Calgar. That would be incredible. Yeah, they put us in a really bad spot last year. We could get into the main hall, but I think we both decided that we're risking a lot, and then it's also like this huge amount of work because we're only a 2-person team. It's basically like it ends up like we end up basically doing it as a full-time job for the
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
month of
I
like
got DC'd. I know.
early April through March.
I don't know. It wasn't just me this time.
Guillermo del Toro stole my audience. I know. Terrible. Sucks to suck.
Is Trevi still there?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm here.
You got DC'd as well?
No.
No, I think we both did it at the same time.
Apologies for the technical difficulties here, chat. Don't know why we're having such problems.
No worries. That just happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the TTS just kicked me too. Looks like.
Okay, that's
Yeah, the classic.
All right,
I
chats.
couldn't refine
I'm
the
having
server.
issues with their servers.
We'll be back in a moment here.
Hopefully this 2.0.
All right, chat. Sorry for the technical issues there. Looks like we're having some server instability today over here in Tabletop Simulator Land, but it waited for the preview to end before booting me out. So very serendipitous timing. We're back over to Ordice's turn. He's deciding what to do here. Some interesting decision points to make. I'm curious. Tiny Cricket, how do you draw the lines of sight and have them stay? Use the
Advanced
line
roll on the
measurement
scouts here.
tools. They're found on the upper left-hand side of the screen. You can draw lines and circles and
8.
all sorts of little things, but usually you just use a line. And you go from whatever your line of sight is to where the other model is. That's where it's at. What a preview, though. Lots of incredibly good-looking 40K stuff.
It doesn't really get me what I want. Point should be screened from combi, so that's not. I don't have to worry about you rapiding like that.
Mhm.
That's mainly that side there and this side here. You could wrap it onto this side. Yeah, 1 inch rule would be like really bad.
Yeah, the unit in reserve says the fights first enhancement as well.
Yeah. We come in here. Oh, that's real. I put the 9 inch on these guys. You see what? So I don't think I have to worry about my backfield there. We do need to stretch a scout back to here. So our plan is what? We kill Captain. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah, I don't like this move anymore.
This is incredible, chat.
Instead, we'll advance out the undead squad. 1.
That's very good. That was fast. Who did that? That was like immediate. Within like 10 minutes of that model being released. Very good. Very good, chat. We love to see it.
Pay the CP so they can advance and charge.
Helmet is sick. Yeah, it's just the Incubus helmet, right? Deathwing Knight's pushing forward now.
OC is in your command phase.
It's in either player's command phase.
Got it.
I just want to get this guy to be able to see the captain here in case I need to throw a grenade. Can I get, do you guys have a bit more of an overhang? You do, okay. So we get the guy with the bolt rifle there.
That's what I call a clean line of sight there, Chance. Do you think this is what the designers intended? Am I gonna get AJ to come by? He said he would have stopped by, but didn't know I was there. No, he did stop by. He filmed with us
That's
at Adepticon last year. Not for very long, but for I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes or so.
Am I going to be able to get the man in here?
Oh, we weren't in a supercut? Well,
Looks like it.
maybe we didn't have
Okay.
we didn't interview well. But he definitely did come to say hi. We talked to him and Jay.
Yeah. Okay. We go shooting.
Let me think about it.
You can wrap it, of course.
Chad, if there's anyone I'm okay with stealing my thunder,
The charge.
it's renowned filmmaker Guillermo del Toro.
Basically,
I think
everyone
we'll be
except
okay.
the Deathwing Knights
The scouts advance.
I'll find it in my heart to forgive me.
And the scouts. Yeah, scouts advanced.
Okay. And shooting wise is just the Dark Shroud. If you don't want to cleanse. Yep, and this is 9. I think you said there's a okay, no, you're screened out with that guy. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see. I guess the combi can shoot. I guess he can also charge. I'm not super worried about more.
I did see the thumbnail for the video about Predator Badlands. I will not watch anything that criticizes the movie though. The movie's perfect. I don't want it ruined for me.
Cool. We'll go there for free.
Okay, sounds good. We'll go to shooting, which is we cleanse with the Dark Shroud. We'll shoot Azrael into the captain here. It's 2 Dev Wounds for 4 damage.
Cool. Feel no pain. Oh.
Takes 3.
Down 2.
Cool. We will pay a CP to throw a grenade at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Take 1.
Takes 1.
This Death Company captain's over here like, I didn't hear no bell.
Deathwing Knights into Incursors here.
The old 1 wound Death Company captain just tanking a million. For posterity chat, we have Cleanse, Overwhelming Force as the secondaries for the Dark Angels this turn. Overwhelming Force, not too bad. I wonder, there's probably a Melta shot we could just dump into him from these Eradicators. I'm curious that we're not pushing there.
Start the fight phase. Take a battle shock on Azrael, Deathwing Knights, and the combi LT at -1 from Dante.
Yep, Azrael, Deathwing Knights, combi. So combi is battle shock.
Oh, I guess not hyper relevant right now. It doesn't mean he will not be able to contest that objective.
6 attacks from Azrael into
-1 to hit, -1 to win.
The Sanguinary Gods.
Yep.
Yep, 3's rolling.
Lone Death Company captain roll 6 out of 6 field updates.
What
the fuck?
Damage.
Sometimes it just do be like that.
One guy takes 2 damage on another.
Yep. Okay.
And then we're over here, unless you want to interrupt somewhere.
Nope.
"12 Maces 5 from the flail.
Don't worry, incursors.
Threes.
Second time's a charm, boys.
14 AP2.
We believe in you.
Definitely dead.
Just kidding. My belief was misplaced.
There's no console for them, so that it just goes to inactive.
Going to see Bone Temple. What is that? Never heard of Bone Temple. Is that like Bone Tomahawk?
Yep.
I like that movie. That movie rules.
Is he closer? He's closer to Azrael. Does that mean I probably can't pile him in for coherency reasons, I think? I could probably end closer here, but I don't know if I'll be in coherency. Nah. So, let's see. Does that have to base Azrael? So he just has to stand there and look cool. Cool. We'll touch.
Oh, it's a 28 years later movie? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't know anything about those.
2s and 4s.
Besides that Cillian Murphy's in it and that
on your roll.
James Rolfe once accidentally plagiarized someone's
Take 2.
movie review while reviewing it himself.
Ones. Take 2 more. Nice.
We're good.
Good rolls.
I think I did see 28 Days Later like
We will go
years ago.
Nights.
Like absolute ages ago.
Again, -1 hit, -1 wound.
I remember watching it, but I could not tell you what happens in it.
So we have 3 guys going into Dante's unit.
Mhm.
3s, rerolling, and then 4s. Yep.
Okay. AP 2.
Might as well be 0, but yep.
Okay, passed.
Yep. And then 8 is 5 attacks with the flail. 2s, 4s, 1 dev wound. Or sorry, 3s, but yeah. 2 saves, AP2 on the captain, 1 dev wound.
Okay, dev wound is how much? And how much is that?
2 damage. They're all 2 damage.
Okay, so 4 Philippines. He dies. Does he do his explode thing? 2, which I think is D3. Let's see.
It's D3. Yep.
D3 mortals. For 2.
Yep. Cool.
Whoa, Hippie Hunter.
We do 2 wounds to Dante. He lives.
With the gifted subs, Covenant of Blood, Need, Zila,
You get another 8.
46 and 2,
3.
Zakura, RIP Shy Guy. Congratulations on getting the gifted subs there. Big
Probably
sub
could
drop.
figure this out.
Thank you.
But I don't.
I have to go watch 28 Days Later now? Okay, I will.
I mean, that's fine if you don't want to.
Anyway,
I will do it.
2 on cleanse. We'll get 3.
I actually did watch. I finally watched a thing. I watched
You
the
get
finale
to
of Stranger
what?
Things. What a
Yeah, that's whatever.
mediocre series of
Okay. I mean, I don't
television.
get stuck here if you don't want to. So
I mean, I'd like it if I didn't roll 8 3s on the wound roll. Then I have no wound rerolls.
yeah, fair enough. Okay, we'll keep going. I will draw some cards. I mean, I only have 2 secondary points, so we'll see. And I keep
Yeah,
drawing.
but you're gonna get +10 on primary, so it doesn't matter.
I keep drawing actual garbage, but we'll see. Establish overwhelm.
Quite the compliment.
Back draw.
I don't know.
Well, I think that might be the most optimistic commentator to the Stranger Things season 5 of anyone I've seen so far. Holy crap!
Somebody.
No, and then we'll take the console with the definite.
Hot take: they should have killed Nancy and Jonathan. There was a lot of. It seemed like I don't know. Like there were a lot of times where they were like, we could have killed that character, but then we decided not to. And you're like, but why? You could have just done it. And it would have made the end of the show more emotionally impactful. The thing that I noticed it like halfway through like the final battle is like most of the final season was identifying a problem, coming up with a solution to solve it, and then solving it. And that was like the show. Here's a problem, and somebody would be like, we should do a thing. And then everyone goes, okay, and then they do it and it immediately works. And it's like there's very little like conflict. The universe just bends to the will of the protagonists. Everything they do just works immediately. Like there were a couple like hitches thrown in occasionally, but like 90% of the things they did was just, it wasn't like there wasn't a lot of struggle or problem solving. They just did a thing and then it worked. It was like a video game. The little thing told them to go get the MacGuffin or assemble the doohickey or, go to the what's it place. And then they would do that. And then they would go to the next episode. They fail successfully. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Like the final plan, spoilers for season 5 of Stranger Things, by the way. The final plan to get to the other planet is the dumbest plan I'd ever heard. When they said it, I was like, that's incredibly stupid. They basically created this entire cosmology that doesn't make any sense, and then they need to come up with an absolutely inane, stupid plan to traverse the different planets because they like constructed this situation that was like basically impossible to get out of unless you like Rube Goldberg yourself a weird solution to it that has no chance of working, but for them it does work. And then like for a moment it's gonna fail. And they almost kill the character who suggested it too. And I was like, comeuppance for making a stupid plan. And then they're like, nah, it just worked actually. The stupidest. Incredibly dumb. Very, very silly. They landed the plane, but they lost half no, they didn't lose the passengers. They landed the plane and they lost the landing gear, but only because the tires had worn out and none of the passengers had more than a stomach ache. Even though none of them knew how to fly. It was a good summary of the final season of Stranger Things. I don't know, Chad. I think it was like totally serviceable as an experience, but I would not say that it was in any way good or particularly interesting. Also, they murdered a bunch of people in that show. In the final season of the show, they just kill a bunch of people, and there's no repercussions for that whatsoever. Like sweet, mild-mannered Nancy Wheeler, by the end of that, has like a body count in the double digits. What the fuck? She straight up shoots men in cold blood. So you're a high schooler. And then at the end, she's like, I'm going to go to Stanford or whatever.
No, thank you.
It's just a little bit
Like
on a couple of
6 months ago, you just brutally murdered a bunch of human beings.
That's good.
Oh, bad. Incredible, chap. Yeah. When she pops out of the top there, I thought that was going to be like an interesting, like, when like Hopper's shooting at guys, that was surprising because he feels like he would be somebody who would like, respect to try to preserve other people because he was like a sheriff, right, for a while. And I was like, kind of get it though. He's the father archetype where he would do anything to protect his family or whatever. And then when she pops out of the truck and just starts killing people, I was like, oh, I guess everyone's just an action hero now. Huge spoilers for this show, by the way. Also, they spent the entire season. I'm actually like talking myself out of this show. I thought it was okay. I thought it was like totally mediocre. But the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, nothing makes sense. They spent the entire series hyping up this like
Infernos or within
this like
or one of the Infernos.
special ops guy, this like the sergeant guy. And then he halfway through he just gets like aced immediately.
Yeah.
And then like his random subordinate who you don't care about ended up being like the bad guy character who also murdered brutally by a teenager, by the way. Yeah, Hopper's just shooting other. Yeah, but Hopper also like has gone through some shit, right? He spent like a full year in a Russian gulag. Like that man is unhinged at this point and of the series. I don't know if you could say the same for the other characters. Winona Ryder went to town. Yeah. Here's an additional spoiler. So first of all, when they killed the Mind Flayer, she didn't do anything. And I was like, why is she here? Why is this character here for this scene? She has no purpose. She's done nothing and has had no utility. She didn't have any lines even. And then at the end, she's like, I'm going to be the one to kill the bad guy. And she's in this particular situation where the best utensil to kill the bad guy in the exact situation where they're in is like a fire axe, which is exactly what she brought. The only thing that she brought to the fight was a fire axe, which is exactly what ends up being necessary. Like, wow, how serendipitous. and then after they had spent half of that episode trying to humanize the bad guy and make him seem not quite as bad, she ruthlessly bans him. And it takes like 5 full minutes. Fucking awful. And everyone else just goes, yeah, fuck that guy. Like, why did we have a whole scene where like he actually wasn't really the bad guy? Why did we do that? What was the purpose of that? Because it didn't matter.
New battle round. My captain has a strat back.
Yeah, that was wild. That was very weird and strange.
Does you want to move?
Yep.
He's oh, I think you're good.
So it's not a surge move.
Yeah, I forget they recontextualize the reactive stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caught myself there, chat. Doesn't require him to be non-battle shocked. Only surges do. Did all Deathwing Knight units deep strike? No. 2 of them started on the table. Basically in these 2 ruins here and here. This one has heroically intervened into this position.
Okay.
And then these guys moved up and charged the incursors over there to take the objective.
I guess these guys can step out too.
Could have been Game of Thrones level bad, but it wasn't. Yeah, I agree with that. It was good for what it was. The visuals, unironically, very cool. Like, real talk, none of them made sense and everything was kind of stupid, but it looked good. You know, it did showcase the fact that it was a $500 billion series. So I don't know. I think it was fine. Sets were cool. They had cool sets and locations and stuff. Like, you could tell there was money behind it.
Okay, let's get
It just was the writing
indicator.
not ideal. Just unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Killer,
None of it made sense, but it looked nice, indeed.
Big shots.
The detachment allows them to walk around and be tanky. Absolutely, yeah. They're -1 to be wounded for most attacks, and also -1 damage, and also a fail no pain against mortals. They're incredibly difficult to kill.
Looking at 3.
So they are very good at just wandering around. The one unit that Deep Struck did hop in this corner, but didn't push.
Okay.
It basically took the space of the unit that had pushed up in.
Kills 1. Stormbolter. Nothing. This other Vindicator will shoot the Darkwing Death Shroud thingy in the middle.
Yep. Death Shroud. Yep.
We'll fire the Hunter Killer on 3s because you're stealth.
Might seem 30 days today. Is that the vampire one? I've not seen that.
5 plus 3.
4s and 3s.
Mm-hmm. You go. 3 saves.
5 ups. Take 1 or take 2. 4 damage. 10 to 6.
Okay. This Death Company unit will shoot their plasma and the.
So the Stern Guard pushed round 2 to get a shot into some Sanguinary Guard. They killed them, and then a Death Company unit made a long advance and charge around the corner here and clipped the entire unit out. So they were not super. They were not super duper useful this game.
Still there.
They did sort of post up in the middle and threaten shots down the middle against the Vindicators, but they weren't really in a position to engage much else. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry. You get to invul on the Death Shroud.
Okay.
All right, D3 plus 2. Take 5.
Down to 1, or is it down to 2?
Okay, I have a plasma, not overcharged. No, I have a
No.
hand flamer off the captain.
6s.
Take 1.
Take a wound.
I have 3 bolt pistols.
We're gonna try to kill this Dark Shadow without charging.
8.
I guess we could then charge into Azrael potentially. That would be that would be
Toughness.
pretty
He's
brutal.
T, he's T8,
Brutal.
so you win on
Yeah.
6s.
Yep, cool. That's that. We'll fire all the incursors into it. We'll shoot the crack grenade version.
Yep.
4s.
You didn't advance to get there, right?
Correct. 1 save. AP1, you get cover.
3 up. It's alive.
Grenade. I think it's a D3 shot. Right?
It's you doing frag or crack?
No, crack is 1 shot.
Crack is 1. Yeah.
1 save.
4 up. Yeah,
That's good.
he's alive.
Okay. And then let's do Dante's unit. We'll shoot into the Deathwing Knights.
I guess this isn't the craziest multi-charge of all time here. If you can get the captain in on
One's
Azrael, there's a
right.
pretty good chance he kills him. And then you get the swing chain swords into
Okay.
the dark shroud to kill it.
Hits. Does not wound. Other guys, I'm not going to bother rolling. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, this is good suggestion, chat. I've actually
Grenade into
been getting.
the combi.
I want to do some horror stuff for narrative stuff for Breachstorm. So I've been on a bit of a horror kick recently for like audiobooks and stuff.
Melt the pistol into the combi. 1 save. AP4.
Just
You
goes
just
through.
For 3.
Nope, he dies.
Cool. Cool. We'll shoot all of the random. I have a couple. Let's see, 1 Inferno. Plasma. Where's my other Inferno? That guy. There are 2 Infernos in melter range and 2 plasmas, not overcharging. Infernos.
People underestimate exactly how much damage Death Company actually do with
They
shooting.
should.
They have such a volume of like randomly good pistol profiles
2 plasma.
that oftentimes they can eke some casualties on the way in,
1
which is very valuable in the situations where you're trying to push the odds in your favor against a particularly tough target. Case in point, we're killing Deathwing Knights with random pistol shots. Let's go.
Everybody.
Yep.
Lombardius
Yep.
will charge. Stay outside the heroic.
Remember they could bring all Infernos? Yeah, that was nutty. As much as I kind of hate watching Deathwing Knights, or excuse me, not Deathwing Knights, Death Company jump squads, like actually make it through a fight phase because it's just fucking takes a million years. I do not miss the time when the entire unit was optimally loaded out.
7. Okay. Go like that.
When it was just a trillion 2 damage, strength 10 with 3 rolls. Disgusting.
7.
Another sanguinary guard charge over here. Ricochet was asking himself how he would fight through the Deathwing Knights. He seems to be doing a pretty good job of it. Just masked Blood Angels weapon profiles into them.
Pilot can get there if he wants. Have to kill the Death Shroud, unfortunately. I think we just have to charge the Death Shroud with the Death Company. 4.
Does DA must be tabled? No, not tabled, but they are about to lose a bunch of stuff. This might be crippling here. If this fight phase goes well for Blood Angels, which it looks like it will, or Dark Angels are going to basically be left with the stuff in the back line. They can counterattack a little bit, but they don't really have enough to engage into both the DC on the side here and the Vindicators. So one of these flanks is going to be relatively unmolested. Plus, there's going to be backline shooting for the Blood Angels. So I don't know if it's going to be a table here this turn, but it is not looking good for our Dark Angels brethren right now.
Spend extra AP to get to prevent your AOC. I think that's what we have to do, just so you don't AOC here. So I'll spend it.
Yep, sounds good. Let's do that.
Extra AP and Lamarni's. And then we have 3 Power Fists.
Yeah, I might be able to watch the movie tonight, chat.
3s of lethal.
I think I'm just
2 lethal.
working on videos and stuff tonight. And put it on the background.
And these are on 3s.
I'm very proud of myself, chat. I put a single layer of
Is it 4s?
of base coat
Yeah, it's
Your
4s.
strength 10, right?
on all my
No, you're
on
strength
most of
9.
my
So yeah.
Salamander's infantry.
There you
What a
go.
time to be alive.
Just take 7 invul.
Two damage.
Alright, 2 Eviscerators. These are sustained, heading on 4s. These are sustained lethal, so I'll pull the 2 lethal out and 2 sustained stay in. These are on 4s. Please take 5.
I'm not. I'm going to play a tournament this weekend, chat. I'm not streaming a tournament.
Then we have
My next scheduled live stream won't be until February.
these are lethal.
Donation will cover for McDonald's meal. Fortunately, I don't eat at McDonald's, so
these on 5s.
actually save much money. I just bought some noodles at the grocery store, chat. 60 cents a pound. Are you kidding me? I love noodles, and they're basically free. Works both ways.
Okay. I mean, we're rolling well.
Kills those.
And we have Dante.
Doesn't really matter. You can't kill
Mark
this
is-
unit.
Should be 6 attacks now. Yep. Both. Those are lethal. And these are on 4s. Roll 1s. Sure. Take 6.
Yeah, he does.
Oh boy. Well,
Would you like to interrupt anywhere?
Yep, we'll interrupt up top side into Dante.
alrighty.
I guess you had to take Battle Shock first, if you don't mind.
Yep. So they're good. And then are there anyone else that needs to take Battle Shock?
It's a 7. Looks like it
I guess
ordered
I
rolled.
don't think it's gonna matter though.
It's fine.
We have the pilot here. It's the captain.
Okay, so we'll have one guy fighting into garbage, and then the rest will fight into Dante's unit.
Yep, -1/-1.
Dominoes 5x5x5.
Threes rolling into Dante. This is the sergeant. And 4s.
Dominoes is
Live and 3 saves. AP2.
Dominoes is spicy though, chat.
Okay, damage.
So you just
I don't know if my
Two each?
circulatory system could take Dominoes for a full week. I think I would be dead.
So yeah, let's see.
That is a high sodium content right there.
I meant force attack 4.
Damn, Dante absolutely ruined here
guys,
by the
that's
Deathwing
too
Knight
many.
interrupt. Can
Threes.
probably tank the Sanguinary Guard on the crackback.
3 invulns on the other squad.
Let's go.
Kills a guy.
Cool. We'll roll out the captain.
When I was just coming out of college, there was a Domino's on my way back from my game store, and I
Alliance
would get Domino's after playing Warhammer. But yeah, I would die probably.
And then +1/-1. So these are on 3s.
Yep.
Take 7.
Corpse. Take 1.
Jesus, dude. Captain. He has a power fist. I thought I'd give him on this list. Yes.
Pretty sure you should have 1, right?
Yeah. So, and at Joke Inheritors, I gave him my power sword, but you know, take 4.
Ouch.
3 kills that guy.
Cool. Jimmy rolled a death shroud in the middle, or
No, he's dead. Does he explode?
All
right. Not as bad as it could have been. I do wonder. There's like a universe. It's not a good universe, but there's a universe where maybe the Gravis captain and friends can like mook or murk the
I think that's the play.
the Death Company unit over on the side here. Because they have multi-damage shooting, and then the captain has 8 like big damage melee attacks. He gets through the -1 damage on Lamardi's pretty well. And you can knock probably
since this,
half the unit with just like
attack.
blasting melter shots at them, right? It's 8 close range melter shots. You're pretty good for 5 dudes if you can oath them with them.
On 4s.
Force.
And then,
Ones.
I don't know, maybe you charge? Maybe we charge?
Yeah,
Maybe we
so
get some
we
work
do
done
one.
with the charge?
Do one, yeah.
Feels a little spicy, but we're hoping for the best here.
Cool. And then we'll touch the objective.
In cursors, click about the scouts.
Okay, sounds good.
The funny part is that we're both in armies that don't really fall back and charge.
I'll get 1 for max. I'll ditch extend.
So,
CP.
both these armies like get locked in combat and then they just live there for a while, which is definitely
good.
problematic for both of them.
We'll draw cards. Sabo secure. 3 on primary. Sabo kind of garbage. Get a CP from Airs, real gets us to 2, which we will need both of. So, as Sabo, just a dead draw. Yep. Where's my oath token gone? Ah, there it is. Throw it on Death Company here. No one needs any battle shock. Nope. Fine. Yep. All right. Go movements.
Yeah, I think we can clip the dust
Phase,
shroud out. There's a universe
that's as
too,
good as
where if we
much.
try to get super duper feisty, we can push. Well, I guess you're open to an interrupt, but if you push the Eradicators and you get the charge here, maybe we could clip this unit with the Deathwing Knights, and you basically leave the Blood Angels on only their Vindicators. It's asking for a lot, though. And it does look like that the plan is going to be either to advance in charge of Tactical Mastery, the Incursor, or the Intercessors to the Incursors, or we get Azrael into them, is the other option. But this unit in the center here is going to be, I think, the big problem for Dark Angels now. What a scrappy game this has turned out to be. Holy crap.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, sorry.
Go. Azrael come out to here.
What a cracked unit Intercessors are, chat. Can we talk about that for a sec? He had 20 shots at a Power Fist,
Eradicate.
plus OBSEC and OC2 for 80 points. Jesus. Jeebus Cribbles. Advancing the Eradicators. So this is where our Tactical Master is going to end up for free from the Gravis Captain. Okay, so I guess we might be dropping the shooting into the Death Company on the side and just hoping that we can deal with them later. Finally deal with them later. And if we hold oath on them, then maybe there's an Overwatch available as well. And then we might get a charge into the middle. It feels a little dangerous, but maybe it's a little bit less dicey than charging into Lamarties. As a reminder, chat, I'm going to have to turn my microphone off for a call in about 20 minutes here. So I will be on microphone for another 20 minutes. The stream will still keep going, but it will be largely just player mics. Glad we could get the game on stream, though, especially with the previews and stuff that happened today.
We will use Captain Free Strat so that he has the advance and charge there.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So shooting plus Deathwing Knights going into the Lamarties unit. And then we charge mid. Captain's got a pretty good chance of picking up a bunch of Death Company here. The other thing, too, is that with how the Death Company are situated, if the Captain can charge and impact not only the Death Company in front of him, but not the Captain, even if he doesn't clip the unit himself, he takes the objective and he prevents the Captain from swinging into him. And if he doesn't kill him, obviously, he prevents his mortal wounds from happening. So he could actually do this without taking any casualties.
Okay. So shooting eradicators, we have 5 in melter range shooting into the Death Company. So start with the multi-melters on 4s, all hits, and then on 2s. They all wound.
Who needs oath?
You should not. Do we have cover here? I think I'm maybe on a couple guys.
Probably these 2 here. I don't think this guy can see them all. Let's see.
This guy is from the tip of his gun barrel.
Maybe 1.
Yeah, I think this guy has cover here. This guy on the end.
Cool. Roll 6 up. I'll fill. Damage.
Okay. So damage should. Or sorry, it was 4 dice. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Auto roll 4, 3, 6, 5.
Cool. -1. So first is 3.
Yep.
Next
Kills a guy.
is 2. And I'll kill
Kills
the.
another one.
I'm not gonna roll the other ones.
Okay.
So there's
fair
4.
enough. Yep. And then we have 4 shots of melter rifle, but 3 of them are in melter range. So those ones first. Rerolling on 2s. These ones you don't have any cover against, so this will just be damage. 7 to 6. This is 4 to 3,
Okay, roll
and
this.
then 5 to 4.
I'm not gonna roll the first one. The 3.
Oop,
He
one
would
too
die
many.
anyway. He would die anyways.
Yeah, you're fine.
4. So that kills 3.
Yep. And then the one outside of melter range, it's wounds, and then damage is 5, down to 4.
Oh man, Jesus!
Uh,
We just killed fucking 7 Death Company Marines with that shot.
Ow.
Oh, that was like a perfect conversion. What?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Um,
That's fine.
Who can make this worse?
I mean, in fairness, it's we're hit rerolling into 2s, and there's a pretty good chance you kill them. But you hope that the damage spikes low, and maybe you get a feel no pain in there. Maybe one of the wound rolls fails or something. 8 shots in, just clips the unit, and this man said he couldn't kill those guys. Oh no, chits. And now, if the Vindicators want to maneuver in the center, if these guys end up unengaged, you have to deal with a full rerolling unit of Meltas on Overwatch. Is the potential? There's a chance for that unit to spike directly into victory here.
How do I want to do this? I'm not cover there, so that's not really worth it. We could go +2 strength just to get a couple more wins on there. That's not really going to do it. If we, this is a 5 to a 6, I'd rather just have the 5. If I kill 3 guys, that's an 8-inch, goes to a 9-inch charge.
Playing with fire here.
Just shoot the intercessors in here.
Into the incursors.
Yep. And 7 trips.
Let's go.
Kills back. Cool. And then, do I just want to?
So if Azrael can end an engagement range,
worth
all he
it?
has to
Up to
do
6.
is
You-
kill 2 incursors and consolidate back in to steal the objective
We'll
back, because
shoot
he can
Nazi
give
back in.
himself
These
+1
don't
OC
really
next turn with Lion's Will.
2 dev wounds for 2 damage each.
Nice
First
shots.
one kills him.
Kills
Second one.
guy. Kills him.
Ooh, these Death Company are dropping like flies this turn.
Let's pull these 2.
Hot damn, dude.
That's all our shooting. We go charges. So charge phase, Deathwing Knights into Lamati's unit. The captain will charge into the middle.
Nice. Making the iffy charges here, which is huge too. It's not unreasonable that any of these charges flub, which would be a disaster. Or Dice really does need to find the way in all these little engagements here. I want to point out as well, I should have done this at the start, but I was looking through the player records. Dice actually beat Nemo to get to the finals here. Pretty impressive.
We'll charge Azrael up topside here. He's a 7. Make that one as well. What we got? We got a 10. Yeah. Okay. We're on to fights.
Moment of truth. There is interrupt money on both sides.
You can interrupt in
The scariest interrupt is
middle.
the mid, I think, yeah. Well, I don't think, I guess a 3 Death Company are not going to kill enough
The mighty
Eradicators.
unit is not going to do anything. You can't use the fight on death on the incursors, and I'm tanky enough with Eradicators to be okay here.
Sure.
So we'll start with the Azrael into incursors.
Okay. Let's see. You are.
I am AP 4. I don't
Okay,
know
go
if you want to pay a CP for armor contempt here.
Nope. Go ahead.
Yeah, before
So
Dev,
twos.
too.
I wish I was still sustained, and then 3s. That you're just dead.
Ooh! Azrael. No chance that those guys can
Did you want to interrupt?
stick around here.
Yeah, I think we interrupted.
It's 4 command points on Ricochet's side. He can't kill the Gravis
Not
Captain because he's
there.
half damage, even if he goes for interrupt into an epic challenge.
Space the captain does all the damage.
Yeah.
We still have to pick
This ancient weapon Gravis Captain's actually
middle guys.
absolutely disgusting,
Okay,
by the
we'll
way.
pay a CP for armor of contempt.
Alright, captain.
I'm going to swing into the Eradicators anyway.
Middle ones.
Try to hold on to the objective.
2 saves.
2 AP2 down to AP1, 4 ups. Take 2 damage.
Cool. I have all the power weapons left. Did not charge.
Rerolling for Death Company, right?
Yeah, I'm just tired. It's been a long day, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. 4 AP1s. These are the power fists, right?
Yep. And then the eviscerator. 1 sustain.
1 sustain. Set.
Nope. Okay, all you. So I
Okay.
killed 1 guy.
Oof.
Classic.
Oof.
Ugh. Get you to come up
The
with
power of
your
that -1 to wound here,
here.
chat.
It's because this guy's bases.
Yeah, you're activating the guys in the middle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll 5 up Phil and Pain.
Fill up in here? Okay, fair enough. We'll start with Eradicators.
So this drops. There's no chance that unless Lamarty somehow lives that kills like an entire Deathwing at you by himself, which is not going to happen. There's no chance Ricochet scores more than 6 additional primary this game. I think.
Phil and Pain. Take a damage.
Take a wound.
The response
Gravis Captain will fight. We've got Relic.
is going to be tough. It would
Chainsaw.
basically
Chainsaw.
require the Vindicators to each kill enough of their respective units to hold
2s on blue.
Dark
3s on
Angels down to a 3 on their next turn.
So drop these. That's 5 at AP3.
But then Dark Angel's a bottom 5 scoring, and I don't know if there's going to be enough Vindicator activations to prevent them from being able to get the bottom 5.
And then damage 3.
3 damage each.
But it essentially, I think, will 100% come down to
on 1.
whether or not we can spike up damage on these Vindicators this coming turn.
And then 2 more.
2 more on the invul. Takes 3. He takes 3.
Beans.
Cool. We can fight here.
Yep.
Alright, let's pull these guys out.
Wait. I got the chapel too.
Oh,
down
sure.
the bottom here.
Yeah.
So we got everybody fighting.
I guess there's like, is there a possible universe where this unit kills this
20
unit? No,
attacks
not
from
really.
the power swords. This is 2s and 2.
It's like a grand total of
So
13
1992.
attacks to do 12 damage here.
Sure, you're dead.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
Cool. I know.
And then, yep, the fight here.
Yep. I have Sengard. Real ones. Please take 4.
4 invulns, take 2 damage.
Captain. Take 4 more.
Take 1.
Yep. Dang. Couldn't get a guy. We'll free strat AOC in the back end. No, it's your turn. I have to spend it. One on AOC.
Yeah, yep. Sounds good. We have 8.
Yep, -1/-1.
And 5. 3s and 4s. Blue has sustained. Drop these. And then 4 4s. Blue is dev. So you have 4 3-ups and 1 dev.
Yep. Good. And then dev kills the wounded guy, I think. No, dev is how much? 2?
2 damage. Yep.
I have you wounded. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, that is our big turn. We'll get rid of Sabo and we will do secure for Max for 5.
Yep. Cool. Alright, let's draw cards.
So 33, 31.
Recover. Gross.
Gonna go up to 36.
I don't think I've drawn any easy cards. 1, 2, 3 for you, it looks like. 1, 2, 3.
For display. Yep. Yep.
Might be hard, honestly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you do only have 4 units, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think all my secondaries have been very interesting, I think.
Yeah, more than anything, that's what's been keeping us together.
Yeah, I've drawn like garbage, I think. Oh, with the Eradicators in the middle.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. You went first, so round is rolled over, so I have free strat again. Okay, yep.
Yep, I do. I'd have my free strat too. Cool. Okay. Can't just go there and take it.
Yep.
I need to take you off of these objectives. Jesus.
You need a 6. Okay.
Yeah, oath there. I think we need to start cycling these fucking cards, dude. Oh my god. I don't need CP. Nope, we'll cycle. I mean, none of these are scoreable. Maybe display becomes scoreable, but we're definitely not recovering. Extend.
Doable.
Much better.
Cool.
Not great, but better.
Do you have to hold no man's land, or? Yes, you do have to do hold no man's land for extend.
So it's probably going to force a Vindicator forward here. I can't remember if they fired Hunter Killers. I don't believe that they have.
You give me Battle Shock on the Death Company, Captain.
Oh, yep. That was like a 7 so far. Thank you. Let's see. He's fine.
Cool.
It would be nice if they could take their secondary weapons and clip Azrael from this position to relieve control of that objective.
You fired both Hunter Killers at this point, right?
Correct.
Oh, there you go. So I don't know if we're going to be able to kill Azrael.
Poke this way.
I guess we could shoot a cannon shot and hope we get him. Probably requires that we get a fallback from the Sanguinary Guard.
Intercessor, this will move.
The thing I've really not liked about Rage Cursed is that you have 2 strats you can only use on like one specific type of unit you have, and you don't necessarily want to be using it on them.
Nope.
I don't
And
find the fight on Death Company to be like that scary.
No, me either. I have not been very pleased with this attachment, to be honest with you. It's been kind of whatever.
Yeah, just keep out of 3 here because we still have Leonine. Actually, well, would that be stupid? I'm not Leonining fucking Incesses back in there.
Come on in, buddy.
Well, we got to pick up on the home objective.
God.
Might do with the Death Company though, or the Deathwing Knights.
Yeah, we'll stay outside of that though.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's a great pickup, actually.
Objective.
Didn't even see that move
Oh my god.
from our perspective over here. So that's going to de-obsect the back objective
See how this game
and knock or dice down to a probably a 3 on primary. Maybe we see him on a 6.
The issue with this attachment. It's just like, what are we doing? Because you don't have a lot of agency. It's just go punch them and hope they die.
Pretty much. But he does need to not be there because otherwise you can't shoot me.
Yeah, exactly.
So what
Definitely moving.
Ricochet could do, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Let's see.
He could hold the Death Company captain and just charge the Vindicator in to keep those guys in melee. But the problem is that the Vindicator isn't going to auto see the unit at that point, so it doesn't make that much of a difference.
Cool. We'll shoot a Vindy. Let's see, they're both basically the same.
What are we shooting? We're shooting here into Azrael.
We're gonna shoot the Vindy here into the Eradicators. You don't get cover.
Okay, we're gonna free go to ground with the captain.
Cool. Number of shots. Classic. +1 for blast.
+1.
All hit.
3s and 3s.
3
So
saves.
4 AP3 down to AP2. 5 ups. Nope, go through.
3, 4, 3, 6.
Kills 4.
Yep. Stormbolter. Oath. 2 saves, no AP.
They're fine.
Cool. Let's see. You can +1 OC. Your command.
You can.
phase. Let's see. Current charge. It's like a 7 most likely. If we don't kill that guy. Killing Azrael's sketchy. I guess we should have kept the guy on the objective. That was a mistake. Yep. Yep, he should have stayed on here. That's we learn. Shoot the intercessors here.
Yep, sounds good.
We'll shoot the crack grenade. 1 save. AP2.
AP2, 4 up. Yep, goes through.
D3 kills the guy.
Goes the Eradicator.
Bolters. 5s.
5s.
Jesus Christ.
So 10. 3 ups. Jesus.
Wow.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, sure. That's the best intercessors I've ever shot. Okay, so we got. Yeah, he needed to stay on. We got to bank on a 7, or we can get greedy and shoot that. Let's look.
Ah, damn. That was huge.
I need to get that charge.
What the heck?
Yeah, my secondaries have been dreadful. Oh my god. We had a 3 in our turn. It's always never happening.
Yeah, not making any 5 ups. And then some good damage rolls.
Yeah. Your force has been really good on your Deathwing Knights. Oh man. Yeah, secondaries have been abysmal for me though. I don't know what else I could have done. I redrew several times. So yeah, control the middle. Balls, yeah. That's so dumb. Okay. Yep. We learn. So we need to charge here. You won't kill me in return. So we shoot here. I hope we kill you. Just any explosive rolls. Yep. Vindicator to Azrael.
Yep, we'll spend a CP for armor contempt.
Okay. 3s.
And 3s.
Roll. Common weapons dead. So 5 saves.
5 3 ups. We fail 2. We'll pay a CP to reroll 1. Yep.
Nice. That was unlucky. All right. Well, except for you not putting this guy in the ejective, I think. You would have spent the CP there anyways. I don't have any more charges. Am I shooting just good charges?
Yeah, I can't Lions will if they.
Charge the Indy. Looks like I need a 7. So I'm exactly 8 away, I think. So,
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like a 7.
If they're not engaged.
Looks like a 7.
Yep. Yep, you get that.
Cool. No one else has a declarable charge. I mean, I'm not gonna. I guess I can swing at you. Maybe we'll kill you.
Threes and fours, or fours and fours. Sorry.
For 1.
2 3-ups.
Yep.
Yep, he does.
Oh! With the tank, chat in melee
I
kills
will
the
get-
ancient
Oh,
weapons
Jesus
captain.
Christ, we got there.
That's nuts.
Okay.
That's nuts.
Unlucky that we lose Azrael there. He should not
Yes.
have died, but
Nope,
we
definitely
will.
That's nuts, chat.
We have display and establish.
This end game is about to become incredibly scrappy.
So
I think Dark Angels
they'll
are
be
still
fine,
probably
right?
okay.
We just go oath here.
They have bottom 5 scoring. They
up
just have to
this
not give
way.
up all their pieces, basically.
You are sticky back here. We clear you off this. We clear you off the middle. You score 3. I don't need to stand on this because I have end of turn scoring.
Yeah, so as long as like Ordice can, we can keep
Okay.
ricocheted with
That makes
3,
sense.
so he's 47 plus secondaries. He himself goes up to 34. If he can hold for an
Lots of
8-pointer
Or is this? No,
and
this is
get
a charge
superior
as well.
secondaries, then he might be okay. That turn was, I think, exactly what Blood Angels needed. This has been an incredibly back and forth game. This has been wild. What a fun one to watch, chat. I'm glad we got a look. Bottom round scoring might see the Lions out here. All right, chat. I'm gonna hop in my call here, so I'm gonna mute my microphone. So I'll be quiet for a while. Good luck to both these guys in the end game here.
So we get 2 in the middle. If I kill Vindicator, then we. Yeah. Okay. Movement done. Shooting. Nothing. Charges. Just onto the back point into the Sanguinary Guards.
Hmm.
And then into the middle. 5. Made it a 6. We'll just pay a CP to reroll that. And we go to the fight phase. We fight over here first. Just into the Sanguinary Guards.
Cool. Free strat. Free
We'll
strat
start with the
AOC.
maces.
Yep.
Yep.
-1 too.
3s rerolling. And then 4s. So 2 and AP1.
Good.
And then the flail. 3s rolling. Drop this. 1 sustained. Not like that. And then 4s. Just 2 more 3-ups.
These are 2 damage each.
Yep.
So CP doesn't do anything here. That still leaves 1. How many guys do you currently have on the point?
None.
None. We could pile in this guy. Okay, so pull that here. Take 2 here. Now we'll still hold it.
So we have 20 attacks, power swords, 2s, and 4s, 8 AP2,
Take
6, 5 from the sergeants, 2s, 1 sustains, and 4s, 2 dev wounds and 2 at AP2.
Dice. Double it. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Good. Cool. I will punch you back.
Yep.
Spear. All hit. No wounds.
No wounds.
Captain. Up to me attacks. No. That yeah, it took 5 attacks. That misses. Nothing.
Yep. I see 3 because of the banner here. Could even needed 3 to go through. We'll get our 4 for display of mights. And we'll get rid of established for command points.
Cool. Draw cards. Tempting. Cleanse. What's tempting?
Is there anything you can physically not reach?
Probably that one.
Yep. So this one.
Cool. Gross. We'll cycle. Okay, do stuff first. See, oath here. We battle shock on the Death Company captain. It's fine. I don't owe you anything else. We hold yours and my objectives. It's 8. We'll command point. Cleanse or tempting. This is never happening. And to defend stronghold. Okay. Do this correctly. Two. 7. Stand here just so you can't randomly pile onto this objective. This guy. Just stand here.
We'll fire Overwatch at him.
Sure. AP1, right? So probably just AOC here. I don't.
How are you OCing in your movement phase?
That's true. Go ahead.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Okay.
I guess I'll throw the grenade launchers, all right, with that as well. No.
What else matters here? Just get defend for 3s. Nothing we're ever cleansing because we're in combat. Make sure we also have 6 here. We just run away so you don't ever take my home. We'll pop an advance on the intercessors. Going 8, 10. Just make sure we get to kill your intercessors all today. I guess if you draw no Priz, you can get no Priz pretty easily. Yeah. You get like 3 guys, and this guy can see all of them. Okay. So 6, cool. These guys just run away, most likely. I don't know, you might not kill me. You get assassinate. You've not drawn assassinate, right?
No, I haven't.
You get assassinate over here. It's pretty easy. We just keep you in combat and see what happens. Okay, I think that's all for me. We will shoot you with this Vindicator should be able to see everybody. Looks right, so we'll shoot you with the Intercessors first.
Sure.
We have 3 guys who look like they can see. Let's see. I guess all of them can see that line. Throw them all wholly on.
Yep.
Goes to 20.
Mm-hmm.
3s, both, and 4s. Take 13. You cover.
Yep.
Cool. We'll shoot the Vindicator into them. Big number of shots. Yep.
Blast.
You only 2 guys, right?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice
3s.
one. Yep. 7.
5 ups. No.
Then you could punch me over here, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
Might as well AOC here.
This is the maces. 5 3-ups.
See the captain.
I guess 3-ups and 4-ups because captain will be on 4s. Yeah. Not that it matters. And
Sure.
then the sergeant. Sustained. And then 4s. Just 2.
Cool. Fine. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Spear dude. LOL. 1 hit. No. Captain. One.
You don't on 3s.
No, it's 4. Yep. Yeah, you're good. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
I do not score cleanse. I do have defense stronghold. I assuming you can't take it.
No, I can take it.
Okay.
But it's just a matter of whether or not it's worthwhile.
Yep, I'll hold on to them. There you go.
Bid area. Okay, it's not worthwhile. You have a CP, so bid is not doable. If I score 8 here, which I'm liable to do, I need, let's give you your 3 here. I need 9 points. Okay. So I do need to take your backfield is basically what that's telling me, while still maintaining people in the middle.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but yeah.
I think I can do it. We've got let's just see what we have to work with here. Okay. Definitely going to throw, I guess we just have, no, this doesn't matter. We're just going to, in my command phase, I have a CP, we will pay 1.
What's your oath?
Uh,
You do oath first.
yeah. Should be so much easier if the Sangard just died to 13 melee attacks. He needs to fail 1 3-up. Yeah. What's our other option? On a max advance, we can string to 2 objectives and score 13. That's our other option. Okay, we're just gonna have to stand in combat here and beat that again. We will spend, so Oath is just going to key stay on the captain's unit here.
Sure.
We will spend 1 at the end of the command phase to cycle, bring it down. Yeah, we're just going to movements. We'll roll in advance on Deathwing Knights.
Watch when you start the move, I guess. I mean, it's only gonna matter if you roll 6, right? Well, There you
We
go.
are going to roll a 6, so fire Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, good game. Oh my
+1.
god. +1 for blast. Yeah, sure.
6s and 3s.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
So
6 up
that
advance for the
gives
win.
us- Yeah, that's all we need, right?
Yep.
Because then we are holding 2.
I guess
Wow.
you have to take me off this one, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you do a battle shock on this unit last?
It doesn't need one. Only 4 models.
Oh, it's a full model unit. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then yeah, it just goes to the fight phase, and we have 1 CP, so we'll pay a CP for armed contempt on the swing back.
Sure. All right. Captain. 2.
2 AP1s, so 3 ups are good.
1s. 3.
3 more
So
kills that guy.
cool. Yeah, and then we have to armor contempt. I don't have free strat anymore for my leave.
This is the mace.
It's a new battle round.
hit.
No, I have to AOC
No, it's the
here.
same battle round.
I guess it's better to CP reroll instead of AOC, just like that. I mean, give me a second.
Okay.
Yep, 2 guys.
There are 2
you have
saves on you from the mace.
oh, okay. 4 ups for rollable is probably better than we'll just roll. We'll AOC. Cool.
Never mind. Okay. And then 5 attacks from the sergeant, 2 3s, and 3 4s. Yeah, just 1.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll cancel on. Take the point.
Yep.
And that's that. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh!
6 up for the win. Oh, fuck me.
Yep. I'll tell you what I was gonna do though, or at least try to. Is we swing one night like all the way out here.
Yep.
And then go for the charge on ints. And then we should be able to use coherency to hold like area, touch this, and then try. I don't know if I was gonna be able to do it, but that was the only other player I was gonna be able to go for.
Yep. Oh, that sucks.
Christ. Well, that's a grand final for you, isn't it?
Yeah, good game, man. Yeah, there's a lot of swings there. Dice both ways. I feel like your Deathwing Knights are just like rolling 4-ups like crazy, then my Slingard roll 4-ups like crazy.
The brick units were all doing the brick thing where they don't die for a turn. We had that really good turn with the Eradicators where they had 100% conversion into Death Company. Which,
yeah, I should have.
It's like 3s rolling into 2s, and then you have no save.
Yeah, I should have AOC'd, went to ground and Feel No Pain there, and saved on.
I would have just thrown all my CP at it to make as many of them live.
Yeah, if I'd done that, I'd been saving on better saves, and I actually would have survived pretty well, I think. Oh my god, my secondaries though.
Unironically, like you look at you're what? I am 13, 9, 21. You are 24, 27. So you're 6 up on primary. But it's like multiple turns of just no secondaries.
Yeah, I cycled 3 times as well.
Yep. And it was just garbage. Yep.
Yeah,
this is why they need to fix the game and make fixed a real thing again, because fixed is like I miss Leviathan. Leviathan was so good.
Yep.
People don't want to hear it, but Leviathan was so good.
Yep. Oh man.
Yeah, I appreciate the time, my friend. We will.
You were lovely.
I appreciate Trevi for hosting the game. So
yeah, thank you, Trevi. Lovely game.
Best of luck in the next rounds and the next pods.
You too, man. Take care.
All right, folks. That's the wrap up. What an insane ending to that game. Apologies for that. I'm a little off the beat here. We only scheduled this one like basically today, so I have to put my call on hold to ramp up the live stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Crazy finish of the game. Congratulations to Ordice for taking it down. Thanks to the kind words from both players at the end there. I know that was a pretty high tension end game, but I'm glad that it ended up coming as close as it did. I am going to be I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I will most likely be live for some Sunday Fun Day games on Sunday, so I will see you then. And in the meantime, we are going to go raiding. Who is live currently? Let's take a peek. We got some Age of Sigmar going on. The Warhammer live stream is live at the Palm Springs Open, but they don't let me raid them because they don't like me and they think I suck. So we will raid either Bobby Wan, Lawag. It's a lot of French streams. Or we'll raid Remery012, who's doing a fundraiser live stream playing some Warhammer 40k. Of course, we'll always raid live 40k if we can. I wish I could do the Warhammer stream, but I can't. Where's Bird Flu list? I don't know. I got tired of Bird Flu. I think I need to make a Bird Flu version that has Bellicor in it. Otherwise, it's just like you just die to the other to counter battery really bad. But then it just becomes a normal demons list. It's not that exciting. So who knows? I could give it another go. Anyway, I'll see you around on Sunday, folks. Thanks for watching. Cheers.